What's going on, man?
Watching this old bullshit.
Man, Trey Lance is starting. I bet OG is gonna have a good time with this one.
I hope he come in here, man. I hope OG come in here.
Man, OG
Man.
probably jigging right now.
You know what's so
Chuck, you
funny? If we
sleepy, man.
win and if Trey Lance actually plays the whole game, I bet you I got love. Well, I bet you he's gonna be like, "Oh, we should have done this since
I
last
told you
season or
what we
some
should have
shit."
been doing, man. Fuck
Mhm.
you guys, man.
You know what I'm saying?
They
Like
did
he's
it
gonna
on
do
purpose,
that.
man. I'm telling you, man. We should have been playing Trey Lance to run the bootleg, man.
Right. He wants this dude to run every fucking snap, man.
Every snap.
Mhm. No, don't
You
forget
all right? You
about
sound
forget
sleepy,
throwing.
man.
Forget throwing. He just wanted to run.
Although I
Champ.
do think we should have played him earlier in the season, but
Absolutely.
yeah, man, it's such a. I don't know about you guys, but I don't even give a shit to watch this. Like I'm
I just
watching
did.
it.
I'm only allowed to do the season wrap up with y'all.
Yeah,
Grade
man.
the season. I do not care.
Oh, we already know what we're grading. You should know what I'm grading this fucking season.
I know, right?
Mine's a F minus.
If there's anything worse than an F, honestly, I think the only thing worse than an F is
Lance.
incomplete.
Oh, that was a hard hit.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, I'm surprised OG down on right now.
I'm already ready for the off season full podcast. Man. Yeah, you better believe it.
To be honest, it's like I was in off-season mode like fucking 3-4 weeks ago with this team.
Let me say
because I mean we all knew we're not doing nothing with it. So
no, sir.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. This is the only game I've seen where Trey Lance has had like actually a decent.
Look at Trey. Okay,
all right.
I ain't saying nothing.
I've seen him have 2 snaps in a row.
Don't start. Champ, don't start.
Here we go. What are you at the game now?
Champ, Champ watching the post game.
Man, he probably already in the locker room with the players.
I hope Trey Lance ain't threw no pick, man.
Yeah, he just
nope. Nope.
Hey, that was a pretty decent play. No, I can't lie.
We gotta get OG in here, man.
What's up, Uncensored?
What's up, my boy? What it do, man? Yeah, we doing the season wrap up. You got to come in here and give your season wrap up, man.
Yeah. See, Trey Lance is actually throwing the ball pretty well, man.
Because he's moving. He got legs. He's moving.
Yeah. Hell, it said this is first start in 3 years.
That is so wow, man. So he's still a young guy, man.
He's like what, 25, I think.
He's young.
24. He's young. He's young.
It feels like he's been in the league forever, but he's so young.
He's really young.
Yeah, bro.
He was drafted when he was 20.
Yeah, dude, he's younger than me. He's 24, man. Yeah, so he's younger than me. But it feels like he's been in the league for what, 4 years now? 5 years? Something like that. Feels like
Megan.
Yeah.
He do look good, Megan. I like that, man. You know, I
you know
just
what?
wish we could have saw more early. I wish they would have gave him more opportunities, man. It's sad, man.
That's the thing.
You know what, man? I told you, the quarterbacks, a lot of times you need to let them sit, let them watch, let them study film, then put them in there.
But that's the thing. It's like, look at the way he's moving the ball. I get it. It's the backups for the Commanders, but like, look at the way he's moving the ball upfield. He's moving it easily.
Well, Payne ain't no backup. Payne is a starter on the defense.
Well, no, right, but
man, I already sent OG the link. I hope you can bet he over there flipping stuff over. We should have been played this dude, man.
He's probably cursing at him, calling him all kinds.
Rico with the footwork, man. All right, Rico. It's sad. Rico and Lance should have been. As soon as Dak went down, it should have been Rico and Lance.
Yeah.
Yep. And Turbin.
Right. Honestly, 1980 was something.
Woke me up from my nap. Hey, 80, man. You know, that Sunday nap, man.
No, man.
Hey.
Until I messaged Fifth, he didn't even remember there was a game, to be honest.
I did not. I was watching a movie. I was sitting here watching this old school movie called Heat with Al Pacino and Robert De Niro.
Oh, Heat's a classic.
I didn't even know.
Heat's a classic. I love that movie.
Oh, my God.
One of my favorite crime movies.
He could have got away, man. He wanted to go back.
Yeah.
Oh, that was bad.
Careful.
Damn.
No, Heat's one of my favorite movies, man. That's a great movie.
To be honest with you, I'm not putting. I don't care what happened in this game. The man ain't starting the game in 3. I'm not putting no blame on Trey.
Yeah, man.
I don't care what happened. I'm just happy to see 19 and not Cooper Rush.
Exactly.
It is a great movie, bro, and I had never seen it. And I'm a movie buff.
It's one of the best in terms of like crime movies. That and Scarface are two of my favorites.
Hey, Uncensored, you already know what I watched it on, my boy. I watched it on the app, man. I'm gonna get that premium too, because they be playing me. Since I ain't a VIP, they don't give me the HD version. But I'm gonna keep. I ain't gonna talk about the app because I know it's one of the
app is this.
I'm gonna tell you behind the scenes. It's like an app you got to get an invite to, bro.
I got you.
Yeah, and Uncensored sent me the invite. It's so legit. I'm gonna tell you behind the scenes.
Nice. Oh, bro, that was almost a pick. Okay, thank God.
Hey, we've been kicking field goals all year. I like the way he moved. Them young ladies.
He moved the ball down the field pretty well, man. I mean,
offensive line instead of offensive line.
That's the thing, though. This one drive is honestly better than any drive I've seen Cooper Rush take all season.
It's refreshing.
Yeah, exactly. Like even with almost
stop acting like you 40, bro. Stop, man. Man, you should be out there in April, man. We coming out there.
No, do it, man. That's great. I would love to see you guys. That'd be fun.
Yeah, we're gonna go out there. We're gonna be in Vegas, man. You saying you drink?
Yeah, socially.
Oh yeah, it's going down.
Yeah. Like I mean, I'm not gonna get drunk, but like that. But I mean, I drink socially.
No, I'm not. No, not like that. I was just saying.
No. Yeah. Oh, he turns 40. Okay.
Oh, that's cool, man. Well, I'm gonna treat April like my birthday. I'm like, whoo! When I come out there.
Now, see, Vegas is if we're gonna be going to Vegas, then I mean.
Yeah, we're going to Vegas, bro. We're gonna watch the draft at the bar out there.
Nice.
Yeah, we're gonna catch the draft.
Hey man, take pictures, man.
Nice.
Go live.
I'm going live. We doing everything.
I went to Vegas for Thanksgiving. It's a really, really nice city for work.
Yeah, I haven't been in 6. No,
yeah, it was my first time going since I was like fucking 7, and it's a super nice. At least the area I was in was.
You're probably only like 4 hours away, huh?
Yeah, it's a 4-hour flight. Yeah.
No, it gotta be closer than that, right?
I took a flight there. It was about 4 hours.
From LA to Vegas?
Yeah.
It's only like a 3.5-hour drive, though, right?
Maybe I might be messing up the numbers. I forget, but it was yeah. So something like that. I don't remember the exact time, but I mean, yeah. I think no. It was I drove there. It was a road trip. My bad. Yeah, so 4-hour drive. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Because I remember you being in the car.
Yeah. No. Yeah, you're right. My bad. I just lost track.
LA to Vegas.
Yeah. I did a road trip.
That's what I'm about to say.
Yeah, no, I did a road trip with the family for Thanksgiving over there, so it was.
Yeah, because I remember you getting on live while you was in the car.
Yeah. So it was a 4-hour, just about a 4-hour, 5-hour drive.
OG, what up, man?
OG, what's happening, man?
What's up, OG?
What's your boy Guyton, man? That nigga got 16 penalties, man. One game. I can't believe you got the nerve to say Guyton gonna play right side. Wow. It would have been a touchdown going down there. This motherfucker would have got another penalty. Jeez Louise.
Get him, OG. Talk to him.
Boy, don't come in here with this.
God damn. 16 penalties in one season. So,
how many in one season, OG?
Yo, man, we were so hyped to get you on here to see you.
How many he got in one season? 16
penalties.
Oh, damn.
And what you'll find out tonight, how many more he's going to get today. You know, which hopefully you don't get 20 by the end of the season. But from what I'm seeing right now, they're coming out to play some good ball. I wish Trey would have scored right there. That would have really, that would have been But for right now, I'm not going to ghost it, but he's looking decent right now.
Yeah, he looked better. He looked good this drive. I got to give him credit.
So, minus that would have been that tip ball. That was a tip ball. They was waiting on that pass if they jump in there because they ain't played against this team a whole lot last year. So we'll find out how well they can do. But yeah, but that was a great drive though. We'll continue to see how well he does though.
That's the thing.
This game.
Like he looked better that drive than Cooper Rush looked at any point this season.
He's probably a backup next year.
Yeah, I think if McCarthy's back, I think he'll be the backup. Is my
Cooper
guess.
Rush probably. I'm not Cooper Rush. Trey Lance probably a backup.
Yeah.
Even with that drive, down at the 10-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the dude ain't played. That man ain't played football in years, man. You can't hold nothing against him.
Yeah,
he's young, and dude's younger than me. So I mean, it feels like he's been in the league since for the past 4 or 5 years, but he's only 24. So
and you took the whole season from him. For Cooper Rush could do, he would have been probably fighting for a wild card spot right now against Washington. This game.
Yeah, well,
unbelievable, boy.
Unfortunately, it is what it is now. We're 7-9 and we fucking suck. So
yeah. So
and it's that seeing those fresh legs probably would have made a difference in this season.
Yeah,
versus Cooper.
Could have. That's the thing, though. I agree. I think it's just annoying to me.
I'm actually on the fence about it now. I was confident that he probably coming back, but I'm on the fence about it now. I don't know.
Be honest, I think he'll be back. I'd have to see something else to believe it. To be honest,
see something more today.
Whether we win or not today,
I don't. You see more. If you can see more today, are you okay with him coming back for 25?
No, me, I would have got rid of him last year. But
Cooper, yeah,
I would definitely got rid of him last year.
I mean, Cooper, McCarthy, I would have gotten rid of both of them last year.
Cooper Rush done. This probably his last.
Oh, I think Cooper Rush is done. Yeah, because he played a bad season. It was a bad season for him. I don't entirely blame him, but I mean, it's just not. I
don't know what I'm saying. I don't know. I was confident at first, but the way the talk has been in the media, and I don't know if he comes back.
I agree with Uncensored, to be honest, because I think he said it. Jerry just thinks this is just a bad season, and I just think I mean unless he's something different, I have no reason to believe he'll hire a new coach. That's just me, but I hope I'm wrong.
I think Zimmer leaving too.
This Jerry Jones guy in the comments is always funny to me. Yeah, I think Zimmer will be back too. I agree, James.
No, I think Zimmer might be gone.
Oh, you think he's going to be gone? Okay, really?
Yeah, because he sounds like.
I don't even think he want to come back.
I don't think.
I don't think coming back
because I heard him talk about how this year he didn't have what he wanted with the defense. He sounded pissed. But I don't think he wants to be back.
Who's that? Yo, get Donovan Wilson off this team.
I'm sick of that motherfucker, man.
Be in the 5th round. If we would, no, we're not doing that. You keep Trey Lance. I ain't drafting no QB next year. Nah. You get Trey Lance. You got a young guy right there on your team.
Yeah, exactly. Uncensored. I'm exactly with you, Uncensored, man.
I'm gonna find another guy named Mike.
Mike Vrabel or some shit.
Mike Vrabel.
See, to be honest, I wouldn't mind Vrabel, but I don't even think Vrabel would want to come here.
I don't think so either because of the front office. Exactly. And you know what? It did when free agency opened up. Watch them fools build their damn yachts.
Right.
Probably in Alaska.
It's crazy, man. You never thought playing at the end of the season against Washington that we won't even be in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear about we lost players, man.
I don't want to hear that either.
Everybody lose players.
Lose players. This ain't how it goes, man. What's up, 80?
What's up, 80? How you doing, man?
Hey guys, what's going on, man?
What's happening, man?
What's up, 80?
Well, hey, trying to get over this calf. I got a calf injury.
Oh no.
Man, you know what? My knee been killing me.
It happened out the rig, man.
Yeah, I was getting out of the truck, man. I missed a step getting out of the truck.
That top step.
Yeah, I missed a step. And I came down Yeah, man. I was like, oh, you got to be kidding me. So it's getting better now. I mean, it's just,
That's good.
I couldn't even walk.
What you do? Say, like, say, what you doing to try to make it feel better?
I got some. I've been taking like hot salt baths. And I got some icy hot.
Uh,
Yeah, and it's starting to get a lot better. I can walk
That's
normally.
that's good.
Yeah,
At
I couldn't
least
even really walk.
yeah.
man, I'm still walking like Fred Sanford right now.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, no, at least it's getting better. That's what's important, right?
And that's sad. I wasn't even really doing. That's like, man. I guess Father Time is catching up with me because I all I was doing was stepping out the damn truck. But I guess I missed a step and
Oh no, it happens even to me, man. Like with
just
my, 'cause
hey,
I've
shit.
broken my ankle a couple times, and
Right.
it gets weaker the more you injure stuff, right? So like literally,
Mm.
I'll just be walking, and if I step wrong, I fucking feel like knives are jammed into my leg. So
Yeah.
yeah, I had to get physical therapy for my ankle because I broke it pretty bad when I was in high school. So
Mm.
I broke the same ankle 4 times.
Hey, champ, please don't say nothing about the game.
I don't even
Don't
give
say
a
nothing
fuck
about
about this game, man. To be honest with you, this is just a fucking. I don't even give a shit.
it. Hey, what's going on, Central?
Spencer, yeah, man. I thought I
Hey,
tore it. I thought I tore my calf.
Oh,
That's what I thought because it was such a short pain.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
a really short pain. I was like, oh shit. And
Is it
I
is it just a
was,
strain or?
yeah, it's just a strain.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, I didn't tear it.
No, that's good. If you tore it, that would have been a different kind of a problem.
No, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck. Just watching this game is just so annoying. I don't even.
That's
Yeah.
still enough about me, man. How y'all doing? Y'all good?
Man, I'm good, man. Just chilling.
Oh yeah,
Good.
I worked 10 hours yesterday. I'm still tired.
Yeah, man.
Believe it or not, like
brother.
yeah.
Everything.
That's good. That's good.
Oh man.
Like I was saying, there's no I don't care about like that. That's when player evaluation and coaches really have to do their job. That's why I've been using this analogy for years. Your backup car has to be just reliable as your main car.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason that we should be in this situation. Jerry
Wow.
Jones to bring in Zeke to always depend on Cooper Rush, who's just not, he's more or less mobile than Dak.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
It
he's
makes
the same age as Dak too.
we exactly. We came in a year later at undrafted. We've seen teams hold the court down as much as they need to until players come back.
Right.
There's no reason that Cooper Rush should just not be playing at the end of the season. It don't-
Yeah.
Mm. What's
Yeah.
that?
There's no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, why you spinning like that for?
They not showing the game.
Free snap penalties, man. Yeah. Yeah. See, even though it's the last game of the season, it's refreshing to see Lance out there. But I mean, we should have been played him a long time ago, man. Since
That's the
Dak got hurt, man, we should have at least tried to play him. I don't know, but it's stupid to see him play in the last game of the season.
that's a true statement, but uncensored right there about the nerve.
Yeah.
But that shit, it was hurting so bad that my quad, and now I see, when Dak Prescott had his calf injury,
Yeah.
everything else because what happens is and for example, Dak Prescott now it's his hamstring. See, what's going to happen is when you hurt your calf or your hamstring or whatever, you're using other muscles and ligaments so to make up for your loss of usage of my calf. So my quad, everything around my calf started hurting. My quad started hurting. My ankle started hurting. All the muscles and stuff around that started getting sore and hurting. Now that my calf, I couldn't even walk and use it. I couldn't even bend my leg all the way. I had to keep it kind of straight.
Yeah.
So now I kind of understand like that when you get an injury yourself, you like, this is why this dude he's probably been playing hurt and he's probably hasn't been able to perform. Not making excuses for him. I'm just saying, just going through what I'm going through, I can understand. Now I can now, not that I didn't really understand then, but now physically I can understand why he was probably struggling, throwing the ball and throwing motions and all and planning and all that stuff, because all that goes into play. It
Right.
does, man.
No,
It
right.
does.
For sure. For sure.
Hey, what are you doing in here?
No, yeah, you're right. It does all. It's. I mean, it's all connected at the end of the day, right? So.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
I just don't see it getting any better for him with those multiple injuries.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't see it.
At,
I agree with that one,
at,
honestly.
at his position, it's just hard.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot.
Yeah.
You can be a quarterback that's not really old, but you have to be a sniper, and he's not that.
Yeah.
He
So
Yeah.
definitely ain't
Right.
that.
wasn't
Mm-hmm.
really.
Well, with Romo is the back, with Dak it's the leg. So I mean, I think that leg is going to be a problem. You just can't deny that. These past 4 seasons, he's been hurt pretty much every season. So we can't say that he's not injury prone at this point because he is.
Especially if it tore off the bone. I
Yeah,
just got I just got a strain and I was in excruciating pain.
right.
Imagine something being ripped off the bone. That's never gonna go away. It's like Sean Lee all over again. It's never
Yeah,
gonna go away. Never. It's
yeah,
never gonna fully go away. So
yeah.
he's gonna have trouble during the remainder of his career,
Right.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, since that ankle injury, it's just snowballed after that, right? Because his first couple of seasons, I don't think he was injured. It was like back page news when he missed a practice, I think, or something. And then he breaks that ankle, and then every season since he's been injured, pretty much.
It's just hard for me to get around him being in the walking boot in March.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I
It's
saw
all
that, and I was like, I'm with you. Yeah.
and
No.
it's like 80 say you compensate the pain by using you put the weight on other things, and
Yeah.
that be compromised.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I couldn't even bend my foot like all the way because it makes you realize how much you use your calf
Yeah.
muscles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like seriously,
Yeah.
like golly.
Yeah. If it's your calf, you can't bend. That's gonna be too difficult.
And like I say, I ain't crapping on the kid. I wish him nothing but the best because I don't wish injury on nobody.
Right.
Right.
Of course. Of course. Yeah.
For what they need him for, he won't be able to do it.
Nah.
Man, listen. Early on in the kid career, they were scared of him. I can say that they didn't know if he was going when he could still run. They were scared
Yeah.
of him.
No shit, yeah.
Well,
They
because he
always
has a threat there.
They always spied that because they didn't know when he was going to take off.
Yeah.
He was a dual threat, and he wasn't going to go down.
Yeah.
Ran up the dude was 6'2". He was a big man.
Yeah. He was 220, I think. Or something.
And that was back when we ran the RPO a lot because teams they didn't know if Dak was going to run or not, man. And
Yeah.
it pressure. And honestly, when he lost his ability to run, he never was a really strong passer or anything. He just had receivers that found ways to catch the ball. And when you took that away, and plus his running ability, man, you just left with a guy that probably would be a backup if it wasn't for Romo going down.
Yep. Yeah.
Trying to pin us back about an end zone again.
And it sucks for him, man, because you got a lot of weight on your shoulder being quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys and things of that nature. But God Almighty, man, he took a big drop off. His drop off is looking like Zeke drop off right now.
Mm.
It's looking like Zeke drop off, man, and man, it's just unfortunate, man, and that's why when I be on here with these guys and we be going back and forth about them, I get loud with them because they think I hate the kid. I don't hate the kid. I'm just telling the truth about what I see. I don't know the man.
Well, we have no reason to hate Dak. What reason do we have to hate him?
He's the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, so I'm going to
exactly. Exactly. We root for the Cowboys. We have no reason to hate against the quarterback of our own team.
Yeah,
and that's what gets me about it.
And I just feel bad. I really do feel bad for him because he's never going to get to where he won. Even when Zeke came back, he said, "Oh, I got unfinished business. I'm trying to get that championship." Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not.
yeah. It's highlights the last 3 years that you run around get trash cans in the off season, bro.
So I got a question. What
Go ahead.
what did they mean by releasing Zeke so he can get a championship? Who who did Kansas City sign him?
No, well, first of
No,
all, they lied. He asked to be released. He
Okay.
asked to be released, and they
Zeke
ran to the end.
actually. Okay.
Did it first, but he asked to be released. Jerry said that's Jerry just talking, saying he want to give him an opportunity to go get the championship. As going to, and I'm with you. Hey, like what? Wait, Kansas City called him or something? Or
That's not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen. There's
He
no
should
way.
have been in
Come
Baltimore, play behind
he
Derek.
he cleared waivers and nobody picked him up.
That's the
come
thing.
on, man.
With him being released, no team's gonna get him.
I'm so
Who's
sick of the lies, man. I'm
no?
sick of the
Pay
lies.
attention
I'm
to
with
that,
They
you.
man.
they do that. They do that. That's why I
I'm
always tell
sick
them
of
when
this
Jerry
shit,
signs,
man.
because
It's
when
just a
people
bunch of
in
bullshit, man.
they release, they run to the internet and say we let him go. No, Zeke asked to be released, and they ran to Twitter on their account to act like they did him a favor. No, he asked to be released.
That's the thing, man. The Cowboys always try and spin these stories to make themselves look like they're so smart. It's that's why I mean like, and now that Zeke's released, nobody's gonna pick him up. There's
Say
not
no. I have a question. Have you heard that Zeke supposed to fail a drug test, like enhancement?
what
No,
recently.
No,
I didn't
I
hear
ain't heard
that.
about that.
that would have been everywhere. Happened.
Yeah, yeah, it would have been back. It would have been fucking breaking news. So I don't know.
Yeah, he asked to be released. They full of crap, man.
No, yeah,
Mm-mm.
they're full of shit, man. I don't
He
listen.
It was a little weird. It was a little weird at the end of the season like that. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I'm
That
with
that was
you.
a little weird.
it was him. It was Zeke. Probably
Right.
corn food it up. He want to get released, thinking somebody gonna pick him up, and somebody might do, but he's not gonna get no. Man, please, Zeke at that age where he just want to go sit on the roster and get a ring.
But to be honest, I don't even see him being a backup back in this league. I mean, who's gonna get him? For what productivity? Man's barely averaging 20 yards a game.
Mm. Right.
So I mean, who's gonna want him? Other than the
Yeah.
Cowboys, I don't see anybody wanting to take him. Like, I mean, the mere fact that he came back this season, I mean, I don't even. We released him and then we got him back. It's the dumbest thing in the world to me.
Yeah. The thought process of this team is
So backwards.
very unorthodox
Yeah,
for real.
it's so backwards.
That's Jerry when they brought. He had to hype himself up by saying Zeke's still a starter in the NFL. Like, man,
He
you're
literally
old crazy.
came out and said that he thinks Zeke can be more productive than Derrick Henry. That's how you know the dude's smoking shit. Like,
Yeah.
that's the most idiotic thing I've heard. He came out and said that Derrick Henry his style of play wouldn't fit the Cowboys. And in the same breath, he's like, "Oh, Zeke can be more productive." I'm like, "What?" That's just,
I think he's at an age, this respectively talking about an elderly person. I think he's at an age to where I think he believes his own lies. I think he believes what's coming out of his mouth, and I think he thinks that we believe it too.
yeah,
I think he really needs to step down and let somebody a little bit more younger and innovative be general man. I know he's not going to do that. I'm just saying out of conversation.
right,
I'm just
right,
saying for the betterment of the future of the team. You know that you're getting older and you don't have that much time left on this earth. Period.
right,
Period.
right,
I'm not.
right.
I'm not even talking football. I'm just talking about as a man, you know, becoming an old man.
From
You
almost
know your
all.
time. You know your time is almost up. Why not let somebody else that's a little bit more sharp and more young minded and innovative be the general manager? So if you love the team, if you so called love the team, and you got to think about, you got to start just like your kids, man. You got to start thinking about the future.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be. I'm not gonna be here forever. My boys and my little girl, they're gonna be running around and raising their kids. I'm gonna be in the ground somewhere. You get what I'm saying, Doc? It's common sense. You're
it's
not gonna be around forever. He acts like he's gonna be around forever, and he's gonna step in this time machine or something and be around forever, dude. Life is gonna pass you by. You're gonna be gone. The world is still gonna keep revolving.
Yeah.
So I think he needs to start thinking about the damn future if he loves this team so much, which is bullshit to me. I think he
Yeah.
loves them. I think he loves what this team, the revenue or whatever it brings to the state or the United States or whatever.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's in love with. I don't think he loves the Cowboys. I think he loves the brand and what it brings. He's
Yeah.
not even thinking about how old he is and how much time he doesn't have and how old his kids are too. You got to start thinking about the future, man. Why not? I just don't understand his thought process, bro.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I think the thing is with him, it's like,
God
you know,
damn it.
to your point about what is it? He believes his own lies. I think he says it and tries to convince himself that it's the truth. So he almost speaks it into existence for himself. If that makes sense.
I'm not even joking, man. It's just like
No, I'm with you.
this is like real talk. Like say, man, it goes for it goes for any one of us on this panel, and hell, everybody in the comment section. We not gonna be here forever, so
No.
we need to start putting shit in line to where our kids and our grandkids are gonna be okay. That's how he should approach the football team. All right, man. Let me bring a good coach in here. Let me bring a good general manager in here. I don't have what it takes. If I love my business so much, let me bring somebody in here that's got a little bit more fire and tenacity than me,
Right.
and vision than I do.
Yeah.
That's how you know right there that motherfucker is full of shit. Because
Yeah.
he not thinking about that shit, man. All he thinking about is now. Motherfucker, we ain't gonna do nothing in the next 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 years. Especially giving Dak Prescott all that damn money like that. And you know damn well this dude done ripped his damn ligaments off the bone and shit. You know he ain't the future. So
Yeah.
why you gonna pay him like he the future? Dog, they don't give a man. Let me stop. I'm
No,
gonna go back to
they
sleep. I'm going back to sleep, man. I'm tired of this shit.
No, but to that point, man, like, and I've said this all season, man. Like, this is honest. I don't believe he paid Dak for football reasons. I think he paid Dak to keep the 90%ers in the seats because 90% of our fan base loves this dude and strokes Dak's dick up. So, I mean, I think that's the only reason that because you can't convince me that with a 2-5 playoff record and 3 years of not showing up, you pay him the highest paid contract in NFL history. Like it's not football related.
If I have a restaurant and some people are complaining about my chef, but I'm still making money, I'm not getting rid of my chef.
Exactly. You know I think he's still the highest paid jersey sells for the Cowboys, or like the top 3 or some shit. So like that's the end all be all for Jerry. You know what I'm saying? So,
right now it's CD Lamb right now.
Oh, is it? But yeah, okay, but he would be in like top 3 or 4, something around there.
It's Lamb, Parsons, and Dak.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah. So but it's a money thing.
Can't nobody fire him.
I would love for someone to fire him, but even if we fire him, do you honestly think it can get better? Because Steven's fucking worse. This dude's
not a publicly traded. This ain't WWE when they push Vince McMahon out.
Yeah,
I don't care. I'm still gonna be saying that.
To be honest, man, Steven, this dude's a smart ass, guys. Like this guy's gonna.
He said his name is not Steven. His name is Catboy.
Catboy. That's Catboy.
Yeah. No, man, this dude's a fucking smart ass. If we think Jerry's bad, shit.
Oh, what happened?
Oh my goodness.
Oh goodness, what happened?
What I supposed to say? Only God can fire him. My God damn. That's just
it's fucking morbid as fuck, but that's honestly true.
Oh my God.
Aid, I'm glad you weren't here the other night to hear what Charlene said. Man, you would have. Man,
what'd she say?
I should have went to church today for what Charlene.
It was hilarious. That was so.
Oh my God! I don't even want. I want to know, but I don't want to know.
You know, just go back and watch it. It was funny. It was really, really funny.
I ain't know she had it in her, man.
No, it was hilarious. It was funny.
Listen, I know she had it in her now.
Promise.
It was funny. No, Charlene went off last time. It was funny.
Lord,
Al Davis all over again, man.
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah, man. Honestly,
that's what we want to be, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we wanted to be. Well, I'm not going to be on here this whole game, so Isha, I'm going to start with you. Let's give a grade on the season, the coaches, and the player.
What else can you give other than a fucking big fat fucking F? I mean,
and tell me why you grade all those Fs.
I mean, it's obvious to me, man, that we came in this season so unprepared, but it's deliberate from Jerry. Like, there's no way you can look at this team and think that they're ready to win anything just from whether that be on paper, whether that be just watching them on the field. Fucking my mother can tell you that this team's not ready. Like, you know what I mean? It's like anyone can know that. And so just from that standpoint alone, the mere fact that the mere fact that Jerry is see, OG is making me laugh, man. I can't even say this with a straight face, but the mere fact that Jerry didn't do nothing, it's I don't think he doesn't. It's to 80's point, man. He doesn't want to win, and it's obvious he doesn't want to win. So in terms of me giving everything an F, honestly, what other grade can you give it? This season is horrible, and we knew it would be horrible. The only one who didn't was Jerry, and who tried to pretend it would be a good season. You know what I mean? Anyone could have predicted it. So, I mean, I don't know if I'm answering your question correctly, but to me, it's a big fat F because I don't know what else you can grade this season. This is a fucking horrible team. From top to bottom, we stink. And so, I don't know, man. It's just – I think for me, it's annoying. I think from a fan perspective, it's annoying. But we all – let's be honest. We may not have expected to be this bad, but we knew he would stink this season. Like, we all knew it.
Why did we drop Schoolmaker? He can't block.
So I mean, I don't know. It's annoying, but it's an F to me. If there was a grade worse, I would have given it worse than that. But that's
all
me.
Right. Champ, grade the coaches, the players, and the season.
Okay, I have to start with off season. Off season, F.
Yep.
The coaches, them trying to get the players ready for this season. Another fucking F.
Mm-hmm.
The front office, not doing nothing. Jerry with his ambiguity comments and all that, and Steven them screwing up the cap by giving Dak Prescott that $241 million contract, with $230 million guaranteed, and giving CeeDee Lamb his contract at the close to the end of preseason.
Yeah.
F. A lot of the players, they just out there because they want the bag. F. The culture of this team, F.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the season, a G. G for a goddamn F.
That's a funny one. That's a good one. I gotta give you that one. But no, that's another one, man. The fact he signed Dak, man, for the highest paid player in the NFL history, I think, and we're expecting to win. Like, I mean, give me a break.
1980, man. Give me a grade for the coaches, the players, and the season.
Well, I don't want to give a grade. I think I'll just say they failed miserably. Starting, like Champ said, starting with the offseason, with the lack of moves and giving Dak Prescott the contract, which we all could agree that he could have played it out this season to see what was what.
Mm-hmm.
And then they go from there. All the injuries, not just the coaching staff, but the training staff too. Now we got to put the training staff in all these lower body extremity injuries and
these ACL injuries
and just coaching in general, man. Lack of discipline with the players, same penalties, nothing innovative, no development. Nobody's scared of the coaches. The coaches are friends with the players. It's just a family affair. Then you got the players. Injuries again. Not being able to step up, not being able to make adjustments as well themselves while they're out there on the field. Just not being coached right. I guess you can go back to coaching with that.
Yeah.
Just the play calling overall. Mike McCarthy, he may be back this season. He needs to go, but they might bring him back. I just think it's time for a change. Uh, because the discipline factor, which is probably one of the most important parts to a football team, is not there. Um, just all across the board, man. It's pretty much a failed season. I don't give a damn about the wins. The teams that we did beat, they sucked.
Me too.
I think we would have been in the same boat without the injuries. I
Yes.
honestly do,
Yeah.
because of the culture, the direction of the culture this team has gone in, and just Jerry Jones, that 3-4 headed monster, man, is just going to be an all-time failure. As long as he's there.
Mhm.
Only thing we can do as fans is kind of hope and pray for the best, that the players are out play the coaching staff and the front office. But if you don't bring the right players in to do that, it's kind of hard to do that too. So
Mhm.
we're in a hole, man. It's going to be an interesting 3 to 4 years that I predicted. In the I think season that we would struggle. It's going to take a long time to get us out of this hole.
Yeah.
So y'all, everybody, be prepared. I've said it in my videos. I've said it in my live streams. I'm telling you this right now. It's going to be a tough road ahead of us.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
it's going to take more. It's going to take more than 1 or 2 drafts to fix this team. So
Mhm.
everybody, be ready.
Yeah. And real quick before you go, honestly, this is going to be an 8-year thing, I think, because even after we get rid of, even after Dak's contract is up, we're still on the books to pay him minimum 4 years after, to get rid of all that money that we're paying him. So that's a total of 8 seasons. I mean, it's fucking, dude. Like, man, it's so frustrating, man. But it's annoying. I don't know. It's just negligence from top to bottom, man. Negligence and arrogance from top to bottom. What's up, Savage?
What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon, everybody.
How you doing?
I'm just watching how Dan Quinn's still fucking us, even though he's not on this team.
I don't even care about this game.
Because follow me, because I'm an event. Because this is my time of the year. I'm a draft guy. The same douchebag fans that wanted Dan Quinn over Dan Zimmer in about 2 hours. Mike Zimmer. I'm heated. I'm sorry. Because in about 2 hours, they're going to say, oh, what the Mike Zimmer, we beat Dan Quinn twice. We're going to go from like 13 to like 18, 19 today. Mike Zimmer is playing checkers, and we're playing chess. Can't anyone see that or no? Or am I the only person that would rather pick, am I the only person in this world that rather pick 10, 11 versus 18, 19?
No, I'm with you.
And you put fucking Trey Lance, the idiot, in now the last game? Come on, bro. And then people are going to say, oh, but we swept the Redskins. And Dan Quinn's laughing his ass off. And this is what he's going to remember this day, January the 5th at 13:50 hours. This is what the Redskins are going to do. We're going to beat them. We're going to slide back to like 18, 19, whatever. I don't want Gentry. But Gentry's going to slide. And then the Redskins are going to jump. Regardless, the Redskins are going to jump in front of us for a draft pick. Remember, just like I said, the Lions and the Chiefs are going to be in the Super Bowl. Remember this conversation. Whatever. Sorry for the rant. But this is...
No, we good. That's what we're here for. This is the end of the season wrap up. We're here to talk about it all. Before I ask Savage the question, I'm gonna go ahead and get my answers on it. As far as the coaches, outfield, my bad. Come back in, bro. I was wondering where you went. So as far as the coaches, it's a few things that you got to talk about. I'm definitely gonna get a F all around.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only taking it light on Mike Zimmer because he just the trash he was dealt with.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He got
I don't blame Zimmer as much as I blame everyone else. I'm with you.
And I'm glad that he came out and said it himself too. He came out and said it himself. He said he wish he could have implemented, his style of players into the defense. That's the only reason I'm taking it light on him.
Yo, Fifth, real quick. Sorry to interrupt. Can I post a link in the chat for 80?
I just did it.
Oh, you did.
Um,
Okay, never mind.
Okay,
um,
you just got mine too. I'll stream it because when I first got in, it wasn't there, but I'll stream it now.
Danny
Oh, no,
Randall.
go ahead, man. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Not at all, Charlene. Yo was crucial. I'm taking it light on Zimmer because I would like to see Zimmer with his type of players that he like.
Agreed.
Absolutely.
Agreed.
This is what Dan Quinn gave us. So I'm gonna take a lot on him. I'm gonna give him a D because there still were times where I felt he could have adjusted earlier. Mike McCarthy gets an F for the simple fact that he's not known for beating good teams. He's not known for beating good teams. His offensive play call is terrible, and he don't have a sack of cojones that he should have when it comes to running his team. Bones Fossil, he should have been gone.
Yeah.
He should have been gone. Onside, on fake punts, and it haven't been successful at all.
In 4 seasons, haven't been successful.
Not teaching the guys discipline. How many times did Sam Williams run into the punter and things of that nature? Just bad discipline. He should have been gone. What his name? I got a headache so bad. On top of burying my grandma Friday, my uncle had a stroke this morning. I'm just all
man, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, man.
The one who got out of the fire, the one that escaped.
What?
Oh, Phil.
Oh, Vic, I'm sorry, man.
Good morning, 1980. I didn't see you. I apologize.
Hey, good morning, big dog. You good?
Yeah, I'm just, this, man. This is my time of the year, the draft, and it's like I just hate to see the last game of the season. We go from picking, let's say, 10, 11, and now we're gonna be picking 18 or something.
I know it, man.
Hey, Fifth, I'm sorry, man. Like, I hope everything.
Man,
Smith, you all right?
You okay, man? I'm sorry about that, man.
Damn.
Shit. I think he's
Yeah, it's
you never know.
You never know what someone's going through, right?
Man, you never know.
Somebody's going through, man. Yeah.
Hey, our prayers are with you, man. You know that.
No, definitely.
Yeah. So, no, take it. Yeah. So, no, I can't hear you at all. I don't know, but I think your audio's.
Yeah, he might be taking a moment, man. Just give him some time.
Yeah. Take your time, man. Take your time. Of course, that's.
Yeah.
So, there's bigger things more important than fucking.
Same here. Had my father suffered a stroke the first few days of 2024, and then I lost him.
Oh man.
My dad.
Yeah.
And no joke, bro. Biggest Dallas fan in the world. Biggest Dallas fan ever, man. I grew up as a kid. Watching the game.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we got you, bro.
Yeah,
okay, my bad.
So sorry. Fifth, your same grandfather that got out of the fire? Him?
No. My uncle, her son got out the fire. This is a different uncle. This is my uncle on my mom's side now.
Oh, okay.
My grandma that passed on my dad's side, and his brother, the one that managed. And we found out at the funeral that he only escaped. My grandma could have got out, but like I said, my uncle disabled, so she went to the room to try to get him out.
Mm-hmm.
She could have actually got out, but she was trying to save her son, because he's disabled, so she raised him.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that, man.
That's horrible, man. I'm sorry, man.
Jesus Christ.
Well, prayers to you and your family, man. That's the most.
Man.
That's the most important thing, man.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, for sure. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Much love for y'all, but Al Harris, that guy. I don't know if it was. I don't know what it was, but their technique changed this year.
Yeah, they stopped.
I don't want to say Dan Quinn made them play better, but with Dan Quinn gone, the cornerback's technique just isn't the same.
He had to adjust to Zimmer. You got to remember they changed coordinators, so they have to kind of adjust to them too, to the change.
Right
now, them being now as far as teaching, because see they pulled them off to the side. You have different. Don't mean to cut you off, but you have different position coaches, and every position is going with their coaches to work on different things by themselves. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened from last year to this year that changed. I wasn't there. I wasn't out on the field, but
It's
you can
obvious.
see a change. You can see a change in productivity. You can see a change in fundamentals when they change coordinators. You can see that change.
Yeah.
False start.
Right.
But I'm
Right.
sorry. Go
Like I
ahead,
said,
man.
no, you
Oh,
good. You good. You know
80,
me.
can I cut
You know
in?
I love to
80,
get
can I
y'all.
cut in?
The deep.
80, real quick. Tyler Guyton got 17 penalties in one season.
Oh, gee.
Mm.
What did
okay,
you
man.
say?
Tyler Guyton
Guyton
got
got
17 penalties.
17 penalties, 2 in
And
this
he
game.
he's only played like 6 games, 7 games
Yeah.
tops.
Oh, look at this. Another penalty. God damn.
So, like I was saying, like I was
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
like to your point, Jacob. We didn't have to use those players. We've 80 been saying this for years. The players have to win in spite of the coaches. When players
Yes.
to play for the Dallas Cowboys, you have to come in knowing how to play football already.
Exactly.
Yes.
We
Agreed.
don't get
Agreed.
players ready. Zach Martin and Tyron Smith were already who they were. If we
Yeah.
got to get you ready, you're probably gonna fail.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to highlight your point, uncensored, when you said we probably had 2 years back to back where both first and second round were bust. Mozzie Smith, Schoonmaker, Tyler Guy, and Nealon is possibly going to be bad too. So that's 2 years why our first and second
Mhm.
rounds just aren't panning out.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
And that's why the grades on this team is so bad. That's why they're F's. The ownership get a big F. There was no reason to go ahead and give your quarterback that much money, and it ain't even got nothing to do with him personally. Anybody that was in that position on this team, I would have had the same response. I don't have
Exactly.
that personal against Dak. This would have been for any quarterback. Why
Facts.
would he
Yeah.
do that? He's
Facts.
coming off his first contract. He played out. Okay, cool. You don't know what's going to happen with these guys. That's why they wait. We've seen Jerry Jones wait. We've seen Jerry Jones tag guys just to wait. He tagged D Law one time. He
Mm.
tagged the running back. I'm sorry, I got a headache so bad. What's the running back?
Zeke.
Tony Pollard.
Tony
He
Pollard.
tagged
Tony
Tony
Pollard.
Pollard.
Tony Pollard. Yeah.
Yeah, 10
We've
million to get
seen Jerry
healthy.
wait.
He
But
even
see, with
tagged
Dak,
Dak
it
the
was
first time. He even tagged Dak the first time too, if you remember
but
that.
now it was a business decision though.
Right. Exactly.
It was, and we go back to the preseason. We always on live, man. We saw how many tickets were sold in the preseason game.
80,000 fans in the fucking preseason.
Coming
Baby.
off a bad playoff game, you got 80,000 people at a preseason game. Why am I complaining? You
Right.
saw a roach in my restaurant, but my restaurant's still full. I
Exactly.
ain't doing nothing. I
Right.
don't care.
No, of course.
It was an immature and premature business decision as well.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it was.
Exactly.
It was.
Exactly.
It was. And Prescott knew where he had him because the dude got up there and said, well, we don't have a deal signed by tomorrow, then we know where both sides stand. Man, who the heck are you to get up there and say some crap like that? Who are you?
No, Dak
You
became
haven't brought us
arrogant.
nothing. We don't hang banners for playoff wins. You
Right.
just went up against Green Bay. I defended that dude before that playoff game.
Oh,
I
yeah.
Yes,
said Jordan
sir.
Love is not going to come here and outplay Dak.
And
Me
Yes,
and
sir.
Corner sat on.
he
I
outplayed him.
defended this dude because I didn't think that Dak having such a decent season, like his fans like to say, runner-up MVP.
Yes.
I didn't think in that playoff game against Green Bay that somebody said the other night he threw Green Bay a touchdown before he threw his own player one.
Yeah. He had 80 yards in the start of the fourth quarter. That was it.
Dude, you couldn't have told me Dak was going to play like that in that Green Bay game. And I'm sorry. In that moment right there, and Corner was saying it all year. Corner said, man, I'm glad he's playing good, but I just can't trust him in the playoffs.
Exactly.
Nope.
Any
And we
big
got to the
game.
Green Bay game.
Any
A
big
home
game.
game.
Any big game you
A
can't.
Any
home
big
game.
game, you can't trust him.
Damn, Trent.
And Sis, I'm glad you always say that. When people say that, you always remind them he only got one vote.
Well, that's the thing. It drives me crazy. The people who
So
defend Dak.
it's just like for me, they've made so many. Jerry make business decisions,
Yeah.
and that's why I always tell fans that get on here, Matt, don't take it too serious. Don't take it too serious because he's not.
Exactly.
Our best bet is that we get players that know how to play football, and that's what you saw in 2014 and 2016, and when we went 12-5. When you got players that know how to play football, sometimes the coaches don't matter. We can
Well, you
all
got
say
it.
Golden State could have won no championship without Steve Kerr.
Yeah. They were
Yes,
already.
sir.
That first one they won with Luke Walton because Steve Kerr was out sick.
Yeah.
And that got Luke Walton a head coaching job with Sacramento, and he went over there and stunk it up because he wasn't the reason Golden State won. They had the players. We've had the players. Jason Garrett made a joke some years ago. Oh, I don't know how to coach Zeke. He was trying to make a joke, but you don't. You don't have to.
But he doesn't. That's the thing.
He came in NFL ready. Zach
Yeah,
Martin,
he did.
Tyler Smith. Man,
We already had a
I always
team.
tell people about that. We had the team.
They're
Yeah,
Hall
we
of
We had the
Fame.
team.
They were
Just
Hall of
that
Fame.
one.
There was nobody that was going to get around Ronald Leary and Tyler Smith.
Nope.
Nobody.
No one's gonna get
Just that water.
Yeah, and then
Just add what and we had the teams. But now when you got a coach and you got to really evaluate and find reliable backups, good backups that just complement your starter, now it really shows. Now it shows why Green Bay got rid of you when you had a Hall of Fame quarterback. Now it shows why you only won that one title. Now it's showing.
Yeah.
It's showing. Look at our coaching staff. It's mediocre.
It's pathetic.
Rodgers got rid of him. Rodgers.
I don't think he wants to come back. I heard him on 105.3 The Fan the other day.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Zimmer ain't coming back.
No, I'm talking about Mike McCarthy.
Okay,
but
McCarthy, he probably won't come back either.
I don't think he wants to.
1980.
They asked, what's up?
Did you hear Norm his I think his podcast on I think it was Friday when he was talking about Jerry Jones had the audacity to try to have the arrogance to make players and coaches wait at the last minute before they sign a contract.
I didn't hear that. No, I mean I might have been working.
He told Jerry up. He said he wished that all the coaching staff don't wait around. Just go out and apply for other jobs. He actually said, "Fuck the Cowboys." That's what he said.
And I agree 1,000%. But what owner, what team? I'm sorry, I don't see anyone banging down the doors to hire Mike McCarthy.
I don't either.
I don't.
Right.
He was at home.
I think that's all smoke and mirrors, bro. I don't see any teams
because without
Rodgers, Mike McCarthy's number one on our list. I don't see that.
Without Aaron Rodgers, what is he? Let's just be real.
I just think it's time for a change. I think and that goes for when you have a coach. All my coaches that I played for, like physically played for.
Yeah.
Whether if it was when I was at Hillcrest, it was we had defensive coordinators, Coach Johnson. I was scared of him. I was afraid of Coach Monty. He was our head coach. I was afraid of Coach Bowden at FSU. I was afraid of those coaches. I was afraid of Mickey Andrews, defensive coordinator at FSU. I was afraid of those guys. When I made a mistake, I was like, oh shit. I was horrified of those guys. Yeah. It wasn't like, oh, I'm scared. It was a respect type of scare. Yeah, and that's what's missing. I don't give a damn how much money they make. And if they are grown men, that should make you even more of a coach to these guys. Yes. And it just the right parents haven't been here for the job. The right parents. Now, I mean, your kids are not supposed to be afraid of you, but they damn sure better respect you. Exactly. And I just think that's where all the penalties and all the mistakes and all the lack of fundamentals come in at. But Michael Irvin said it best. Jimmy Johnson made it so uncomfortable for us when we lost the game or when we made a mistake.
Yeah.
I mean, we were afraid of Coach Johnson. Mm-hmm. We were afraid to get on that plane on the way home if we lost.
And that's the thing.
I mean,
personalities.
I remember after games when they lose at Texas Stadium, we'd be back there, man, and it would be quiet. Yeah. There wasn't nobody on their cell phones. There wasn't nobody. Well, cell phones didn't exist back then, which I wish it was still like that. Yeah. But it wasn't no social media. It wasn't no bullshit like that. It was quiet. It was quiet in that locker room. Yeah. Quiet. You could hear a pin drop. You can hear a pin drop when Troy Aikman would come to the Nate Newton. Nate Newton said when Troy Aikman came to that huddle, you could hear a damn pin drop. Yeah. Because Troy Aikman was all about business, man. They was all about winning championships and nothing else. See, the players got these fans. They got the fans and social media fans, and YouTubers and content creators, they got them thinking just like them.
Mhm.
They got them liking. I like Dak Prescott. I don't like him. I want him to win. I can care less about Dak Prescott.
Thank
All
you.
I care about is what he does on that field. I
Thank
don't give a damn about that. He's not paying one fucking bill in this house.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He's not changing one damn tire on my car.
Thank you.
I got an SUV out there with a nail in my tire. That's the only thing that's keeping the air in there. Has he called me and said, "Hey, 1980, let me go ahead and patch that nail up for you"?
You're
He
right.
ain't done that shit, man. So I
Right.
could care less about these players personally because they haven't done nothing for me. And it's all about what they do on that field. It's a gamble, man. That's all it is. You gotta establish. We got to get somebody in here to establish to just fuck Jerry and say, "Hey, man, I got it. If you gonna hire me, this is what I'm gonna do, bro." So
Yeah.
before I even sign the dotted line,
Yeah.
hey, dog, this is what I'm gonna do. You're gonna have to let me do it, bro. If you want this team to be successful, obviously you haven't done it in 30 years, so your method has not worked. It's not worked.
Yeah.
So guess what? We got to go my way. I'm sorry, man. But
No,
if you don't want to do that, bro, I can't sign the dotted line, bro. You got to get some. You have to get somebody, some punctified ass coach in here, like you've been doing since Parcells, since Jimmy Johnson in here. That's gonna suck your balls. Either we win, lose, or draw. That's the problem, man.
That's the problem.
No,
Shit.
there was
No,
a
I'm
game
with you.
Dallas lost. There
I'm
was a
with
game Dallas lost when Jimmy Johnson was the coach. And on the plane ride home, Jimmy said, "Screw them. They're not eating. They're not.
Yeah,
getting
they're not
dinner.
eating. Exactly. Yeah.
They're not eating."
Yeah.
Then one
Well, that's the
coach.
thing. It's like there's an entitlement that comes with this team now. They feel like they're entitled to win because a lot of these. And you showed that thing just now, that tweet or
You
whatever.
see that tweet I just put up?
I saw that tweet. I was
You see
about to
what I'm
bring that
saying?
up because
I
therein
agree.
lies the problem, man. These guys think that they're the same just because they had that fucking star on their helmet. They think they're on the same level as these Michael Irvins, these Troy Aikmans, and shit, and they haven't done nothing. But who's at fault for that? It's Jerry's culture. There's a reason that since Jimmy left, we haven't won anything. And the mere fact, see, that's how you know. People are going at Jimmy because he said he wouldn't sign Dak. If you're a Cowboy fan and you're going at Jimmy, shame
Those
on
guys
you.
are a joke.
Shame on you, man. I haven't even seen Jimmy coach, and I have more respect for the guy than a lot of these fans who like, you know what I'm saying? It's like fuck it. So
Listen, the problem is with 90% of these content creators, 90% of these young cats,
yeah,
they don't know nothing else. We will sign a camp body bullshit free agent from West Bumblefuck, and everybody will be dropping videos. You know what I'm trying to say? And everybody will be doing this. Same thing with our draft picks. We anoint every single draft
every
pick.
single one of them. We made
All our
Mozzie the
top three
greatest
draft
player ever.
picks, our first 4 rounders, boom, automatically starters. Because we go into our drafts with our needs so flaring that we blow up everybody. We say this, we say that. It's just a joke. It's the fan base. There's a big disconnect between the older heads and the young guys. But listen, man, the NFL and life is what have you done for me lately? And lately is the last 2 weeks. And this team hasn't done nothing in 30 fucking years, man.
Yeah,
You
man.
know, and
That's the thing.
we beat the Redskins. We beat the Redskins.
Dude literally put on Twitter, Parsons got 10 sacks since he's been in the NFL.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's the thing, bro. That's
Harvey Martin had 29. Harvey Martin sacks didn't get started to be counted until like the mid 80s. Harvey Martin in 77 had 29 sacks, and he's not even in the Hall of Fame. And yet he was co MVP of the Super Bowl with Randy White.
Wait a minute, Savage, you sure it was 25?
29.
I thought it was 25.
No, what I read, it was 29. He had 29 sacks the year they beat Denver, and he got co-MVP with Randy White.
Yeah, so you know what? That team, that 77 team, had one of the best defenses ever.
No, absolutely. And he's not even in the Hall of Fame, Harvey Martin.
Man, just the mere tweet, man. that let's be honest. That's the only reason Micah played today was just to get that sack.
Yeah.
Well, he wanted to break that record.
Played. Yeah. He just wanted to have double-digit sacks.
But do you want me to pull up my list of people that had better years than him that didn't go to the Pro Bowl? Micah could have had 6 sacks this year, and he's getting voted to the Pro Bowl.
He's getting voted to the Pro Bowl because of reputation.
I'll pull out the list. I did a video the other day about how many people had more sacks than him this year.
And then he's doing the dumbass bear crawl, and we're 7-9.
And they didn't go to no Pro Bowl.
But
That Pro Bowl sucks anyway.
And then he's doing the
people,
dumbass bear crawl, and we're
people,
7-9.
Name a linebacker or name a linebacker off Kansas City last year.
You can't.
Name what? And that's my problem. See, fans like that tweet stuff like that is why Jerry will resign a Dak Prescott.
Exactly.
They are satisfied. This the same dude that tweeted Mozzie is about to be a beast in 2025. Why would you even say that?
Who
the
said
man
that?
got
Who tweeted that? Who tweeted that?
Come on, Savage. Foot, you know who?
Oh, I told him, and I don't have nothing against him personally. I said to him, you can try the tap water in Dallas Stadium and say, oh, this is fucking better than Fiji. This is the best water I've ever had in my life. I'm like, yo, you never badmouth anyone. Okay, now the last month, he's blown up Abdul Carter. But yet in the summer, he was all about Perkins from LSU, which is number one linebacker. And I'm like, what happened? What happened? He's like, oh, we were having an argument in the summertime. Perkins, 6 foot, 200 pounds. And he still wants him who blew his knee out. Linebacker. That's a safety, man. Yeah, let's try. Nah, man. Dallas, man. Listen, like 1980 said before, these blowjobs now, they want to be friends with these players. Listen, I can get if you went to school with these dudes, you know these guys since you was a kid, you played ball with them. But these content creators, they want to be actual friends.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they would get off on watching Dak bang their wife. You know, like they would get off on that. You know?
Honestly, that's true, though.
I'm being honest, man.
That's honestly so
Sunday,
true, though.
y'all. It's Sunday. Ooh, it's Sunday, y'all.
They'd be like, yo, Dak banged my wife or my girlfriend.
Yo, it's Sunday, but that's honestly true.
Yo, Dak, sign her ass. Yo, like, it's a joke, bro. It's a joke, man. There's very few Dallas content creators that say it like it is. And don't go to a narrative. I'm still trying to find out what they call themselves. Are you a content creator? Are you a news reporter? Are you just a blowjob? Are you just a fan? Do you want to get employed by the team? But what are you? But say what you are.
Right.
Because
stick with it.
If you don't say the truth, you know, you'll give a 5-star Yelp review or say something at a restaurant sucks, but you'll watch the same team for 30 years, do nothing, and not say a bad word.
Right.
Or, we can't
these guys just do this all day with these players. I don't even give a fuck. Their word means nothing to me. See, I only rock with you guys, man, and stuff. It's like, you know, only a select few of us actually call it the way we see it, man. This team is horrible.
It's the culture. Jerry makes even fans drink the Kool-Aid. Parsons' first year, he wasn't like this. Like he was really
not like this.
You know, and the fans just fall in line. I don't care if I got 3 people watching. I'm not gonna lie about my feelings and how I feel about your favorite player. Yeah. I care about the team, and I want the team to be successful. And they're just our quarterback is the only person we can't criticize.
That's the thing.
We can talk about everybody else, but soon as we talk about our quarterback, they you know, it turns into a whole different conversation.
And people are like, "Oh, you know what?"
And that's why
I
value, like, it's good.
My last video that I did, I said the Cowboys had drafted dogs, but the owner due to them.
Well, that's the thing. You know, to Fitz's point, and I said this before too. Micah literally came in the NFL and said he's not going to do podcasts his first season. The second season, the motherfucker's doing podcasts. You think that's a coincidence? It's not. It's Jerry, and then now he talks more than the field fucking plays. And since
you know how you know their brain is fried. The man literally stood in front of the camera last week and said, "You take away the scoreboard, we're right there with the."
Yes.
What do you mean you take away
the scoreboard?
He has a thin skull. I'll bet money.
What are you talking about? Take away the scoreboard? What do you mean?
Yeah.
No, he said there was a 5-play difference in the game.
No, but see, I laughed when I heard. But guys, I literally laughed when I heard that. Yeah, just take away all their touchdowns, they win. No shit. Like,
Like, what do you think?
That's Michael
Well,
that's
Parsons
the-
math.
well,
Michael
yeah,
Parsons
yeah.
math.
Hey, why don't we just nugget the score for both teams? Like, what the fuck? Like, are you dumb or what? Like, that's. I heard that. I laughed. I'm like, this dude is.
I took the Wonderlic test. I
Oh,
wanted to know what he
God.
scored on his.
You gotta.
You know, when I heard
you-
that, I'm like, this
you-
dude, man.
When you come in there, Jerry doesn't teach us the culture of winning. He
Mhm.
teaches business. He teaches business. That's why Parsons has a podcast. That's why when guys leave, like Dalton Schultz, what you call was the first one that really put it out.
said it. Cheeto.
Yeah, when he went to Cincinnati, he said it's not the big flashy field at end. He said it feels like a football.
Feels like
80
real
used to
football.
80 used to say it all the time. Man, take these guys to one of these Texas high school football fields and let them practice out there.
Yeah, and the sweat
We
with the
don't
popcorn.
practice in the
pillows.
rain. We don't practice outside.
Oh no, we don't practice in the rain. And see, that's the problem. That's
That's
why
the
I
problem.
appreciate what Cheeto said. He said, "Man, it feels like football." He said, "It's field." Even what you call said it. Look, what was the name? The South, the little Beasley.
Beasley, yes, yeah, with the
When he-
Bills.
when he went to the field, man, it feels like football again. It's not all the glitz and glamour cameras in your face at practice.
Yeah.
The owner landing on the field in a helicopter. What is this, man?
You know what
Yeah.
Belichick used to do? They used to do it, take their footballs and throw it in a tub of water, and they would put dishwashing fluid. They would get water, put soap in it, throw the footballs in it, and then simulate throwing the balls, catching not only a wet ball, but a ball with slippery with
Right.
soap on.
That's actually a smart.
That's why we stuck in the rain. We don't know how to play football in the rain. That's why we
Yeah.
suck.
Yeah.
And this is from Parcells. He said running backs, and they were not they
Sleeves.
They couldn't wear sleeves. They
Yeah.
had to wear it.
That was a good.
So high. He
That
said,
was good.
and I'm a victim of it myself. We used to tape our shoelaces as a kid,
Yeah.
so they wouldn't come free. And Parcells would be like, "Yo, take that tape off their cleats, because that tape is preventing all their cleats from getting into the turf or the grass back in the day."
Yeah.
We don't.
And the only
like
thing
it.
I liked about Sanjay Lal when we had him, that's the only thing I can say. He had them guys tow cinder blocks from the one corner to the other one. He had all our wide receiver carrying cinder blocks.
Carried bricks. Yeah, that's right. I remember that.
Mhm.
That's
Well, where do we go for camp? Oxnard, where it's 60 degrees. No,
Well,
fuck
that's the
that.
thing.
Go outside in Texas where it's 130 and run.
That's the
They
thing.
go, they
It's
go
like,
on
it's
vacation.
comfort.
They go
It's
on
comfort.
vacation.
Yeah.
Comfort. And
We
this is
go
Well, it
on
used to be.
vacation for training camp.
It
There's
used to
1,000
be.
cameras out there.
yeah.
It used to be here, but see, Jerry wanted that audience.
Exactly.
He wants to win. He wants to win that California vote, just like the presidential. He wants to win
Mhm.
that.
Exactly.
That's what he wants. He wants to. He wants to get. He used to like going to when we used to scrimmage in the Coliseum. We used to scrimmage the Raiders when the Raiders used to play there. Yeah, look at all that. Look at all that blue in the stands. Look at all that blue. Yeah, that's what he liked.
Another business decision. That's why every time we play Las Vegas out there or any other team out there, so many Cowboys. Jerry made these people fans.
Exactly.
They come watch us practice for free. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, man, listen, he's a businessman, bro. That's it. That's why our opinions don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
If I'm still the highest paid, if I'm still the highest grossing sports team in the world, I do not care what you say. I'm paying my quarterback. I don't care, man. That's why people.
That's like ordering Chinese food for him.
They can't tell me, "Oh man, I ain't talking about that man pocket, man." Jerry, get our money.
Yeah, exactly.
He get our money. I'm
We
talk
can't
about
talk about his pockets, but we want to spend money on them. Like, give me a break.
Him giving Dak $250 is like ordering Chinese food or DoorDash. Let's be honest, bro. It's a joke, bro. It's a joke. That's pocket change for him.
Yeah.
Man.
But that's the thing. To that point about the practicing outdoors and shit. I don't know if you guys remember this, but a couple of years, Garrett's last season when we went 8-8, like we were about to play the Bears in Chicago in December, and they made it a point on the Dallas Cowboys IG to post, "Oh, we practice outdoors today." Like it's a fucking like revelation or something.
Yeah, like it was snowball.
You think our military would be as successful as they were if they didn't do outdoor training, if they didn't sleep outside, if they
were literally exactly. They were practicing indoors.
Be terrible if we didn't go through this.
Yo, Tom Brady's last Super Bowl with Tampa, the week of the game, he went to practice outside, and he goes, "We're not practicing outside. What are you, crazy?" He's like, "We're going to go inside and run different plays. There's fucking people out here watching us." Now, this is Tom Brady saying that because he knows all the tricks of the trade for being in New England all them years.
Yeah,
He's like, we're not going to practice outside.
that's the
When
thing.
you go to a championship game, you go to a different location, indoors somewhere. But that's for the big game. But us, our camp is a joke, man. It's a camp cupcake. Yet it's 10 games into the season, and Micah must be eating some bad Tinder trim because he's hunched over every game, bro. He's
every single game. In the
Well,
first quarter,
either he has a problem with his lungs, he's smoking 6 ounces before the game, or he's eating bad trim. I've never seen a 1% genetic athlete freak hungover,
hands on his hip,
hands on their hips in the first quarter.
And like the first couple of plays.
Remember that was Zeke after a couple plays. Zeke always called himself out the game.
Yeah.
What it was with him.
Listen, bro, I said what I said.
Smoking.
But I never seen Emmett tap his head to come out inside the 10-yard line.
No.
You know, I never seen Charles hit. Yo, a couple of games ago we lost and I went off, and it was the winning drive of the game. And Micah Parsons is on the sidelines in the fourth quarter. But I thought they're generational. That word gets thrown around way too much.
It gets thrown around way too much. Micah is a talented player, but man doesn't show up. That's just bottom line.
It don't matter. Look what Foot's already called him a Hall of Famer already.
Yeah, man, please. I don't want to hear that shit. He made me a big game that he stepped up in.
You tell me what Hall of Fame record his stats in that Green Bay playoff game like he did.
Man, he didn't record stats across the board.
Exactly, but he a Hall of Fame in a playoff game, and he's not effective.
Man,
I'm gonna throw some facts.
Donald pretty much won the Super Bowl by himself.
I'm glad you just said his name. I'm gonna throw some facts out there. Aaron Donald, he's gonna be a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's generational, so they say. Somebody pull up his sack stats right now.
Aaron Donald's?
Yeah,
it's probably not high.
It's probably not that high, to be honest.
Wait, just pull it up, though. I want someone to pull it up. It's like 117, 118, somewhere around there.
It's 111.
111. Okay. Steve McMichael, defensive tackle for the Bears. Look up his.
Steve McMichael. I've never even
Steve
heard
McMichael, defensive tackle.
He started wrestling, too, some years ago. He was in WCW.
How many sacks did he have?
That's right. He was a professional. I'm looking right now.
He played for the Bears.
Yeah, I'm looking right now. 1 sec. Let's see. 95.
Took him 35 years to get into the Hall of Fame. 35 years. He has ALS. He can't talk. He can't walk. He can't do nothing. 35 years it took him. Who won a Super Bowl, played on the best defense ever. 35 years to get into the Hall of Fame. But yet, Aaron Donald is generational. The Hall of Fame is geared towards all these young kids. There's another guy who just got in last year, Joe Klecko. He played for the Jets. He was all pro at 3 different positions. Took him 30 plus years. It's a joke. I'm sorry, and I'll say it. It might not be popular. There's been one first ballot center in the Hall of Fame ever. Otto, who played for the Raiders, who went to Miami, went to the University of Miami, who played for the Raiders, and had to get both of his legs amputated. That's how much of a fucking warrior he was. He lived later on in his life in a wheelchair. That's how many surgeries he had on both of his knees. There's been one first ballot Hall of Famer center ever. And everyone's like, oh, Kelsey. But yet these same jerk-offs that say Kelsey is a first ballot Hall of Famer, they'll never say, oh, Jerome. What about Jerome Brown? What about him? He's not a Hall of Famer. It's not his fault he died in a car accident. You know, if Jerome Brown was a nasty man, you know, but the same Philly fans won't say he's a Hall of Famer. Listen, bro, I argue people. I love football, just football as it is. You don't think Sean Taylor's a Hall of Famer? He doesn't get murdered.
Sean Taylor is, yeah.
He doesn't get murdered. He's a Hall of Famer. You know what I'm trying to say? It's not his fault he got Hall of Famer, but we could put Terrell Davis, who played 6 years. We could put him into the Hall of Fame.
Charlene, they deactivate my monetization because one night.
Oh yeah, I know what happened. Yeah,
we was going play by play on a game. We ain't had the audio and then and this one dude in the chat was like, "I don't think y'all can show that."
I don't think you're allowed to do that. Yeah.
Yes, you can. And then 5 minutes later, I got a strike on my YouTube channel. But it should be back now though. But it should be back on there.
But does that one block make you complete? It made you completely ineligible for monetization.
It did
Just
at
that
the time,
one
but
thing.
back now because somebody sent me $5 on our live stream. Hey, 1980, you think Darrell Reeves is a Hall of Famer?
I 1,000% think.
80 gone.
I
Y'all
think.
think Darrell Reeves is a Hall of Famer?
I think so. I think so. You don't think so? I think so.
Of course.
He was.
I mean, because like they nicknamed Revis Island for a reason.
Revis Island.
So I mean,
Okay, I'm glad you brought that up. Is 1980 still on or no?
I think he.
No,
I think he did.
Okay. We were I think it was him. He was talking, or it could have been Fifth, talking about our corners. Do we think it was Al Harris, or let me tell you something? Your corners are going to play a lot different when there's no pressure on the quarterback.
Right. Well, that's actually what I was going to ask him.
That's true.
Because this season they stopped turning back when the ball's in the air, but last 2 seasons they would do that. So, and the only difference is Zimmer. So
and no pass rush.
You're right. You know what I'm saying? So like, if it happens early, okay, then yeah.
We don't. You're not going to know.
Is it so? Them learning, but I thought Al Harris was only the one coaching the fucking cornerbacks. So them completely changing technique. I mean, like I don't know what to pin that on other than the DC.
What is it, Sean?
What's
it's like a restaurant getting a new chef.
Yeah,
he's always going to try to put his little
thing. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And change it around and say, "Oh, look what I did."
Yeah. And it's now halftime. Fucking 63, man.
I don't know, Charlene. It's all good though. You being here is enough for me. It's all good. I don't really worry about monetization. You just being here watching is enough. That's good. I appreciate you.
But you say that. But then there's guys that show. You say that though, but then there's guys that show videos on their channels, and I don't know how they don't get I don't know how they don't get strikes.
That's the thing though. Like, I mean, I remember when that guy came at us that show.
I used to have it. I used to get donations, but since that night there, it went away, and I went against the claim and everything, but they still gave me a strike. And OG didn't even have the audio on, and we were doing commentary, which falls under the fair use. So I shouldn't even got the strike. But ever since then, my monetization been gone. I don't really worry about it because I'm not here for nobody money. I don't. You know, I appreciate everybody just watching.
It just kind of sucked because I mean, it could.
Well, look at me. I don't know if you guys remember. I got like 40 videos taken down for talking about when I had it. I had it over the summer. The C word.
Yeah.
I had the C word over the summer, but there was also it's called the C word super seniors. That's an actual draft phrase.
Wait, you got striked for saying
I got 40 videos taken down.
Oh, wow.
When I was going in the summertime, I was dropping my top 20 players at every single position. So I got everyone, my top 5, my top 10, my top 15, my top 20 at every single position because I had it at that time. But it's also a phrase, C word. It's the C super seniors. So all my 3rd and 4th rankings got taken down. Then I had to go back into it and do a half-ass job of putting it right back out there. And for saying the C word.
But that's the thing that I mean, other people have done it and they've been monetized. Like I don't know.
I do. Like I normally do. I normally like go quiet. Like
he goes radio silent unless there's like some big news or something.
I post nothing. Like I post 0 and then I pop back up during the draft. But I pretty much because you have to get away from this crap, man.
I don't show. No, go ahead. I apologize.
Dealing with all the people that talk that like to talk in circles because they claim they are fans of the team, but they stuck on one guy. Dealing with all that, you got to get away from this crap. These guys act like you're talking about their family relatives or something, man.
Absolutely. They take it personal.
They want to debate with you. And then the mid-debate, they switch to, I don't even know why we talking about it. He's not playing. So why you even started a debate then?
Why you start the debate then? Exactly.
I don't talk about other people's money. Man, come here.
Man, please, man.
But that's okay for us to spend our money.
Exactly.
Right.
But that's the thing for me. It's like a lot of these content creators who post daily with the Cowboys. It's like They just say the same thing every single video.
They always do
I'm
that.
like, dog, there's other topics out there. It's annoying. I don't know.
OG always come out of nowhere. That's what OG. OG, how Trey Lance looking to you, man?
He looking good, man. You know, I mean, that was dumb as shit. You come out, you got on the 1 yard line, 2 yard line, and then you throwing the ball in the end zone when you got him in the backfield to run either stretch play to dial again or him take off. Come on, man. You're doing dumb shit, McCarthy.
But OG,
Come on
do you
now.
want to win this game or
You want to win this
Yeah.
game? We're 7-9, bro.
So
I wanna
you
win
rather
this
pick
game.
18 or you rather pick 10?
I mean, I want to win this game. I want to see this kid win this
You didn't
game.
answer my question.
Ooh,
Yeah, I mean, right. I mean, look.
win this game.
Would you rather pick?
Listen,
Would
I
you
mean,
rather pick 10 or would you rather pick
yeah.
18?
I would rather pick 18. But the reason why I say that, I mean, that's the hard question to answer. That's the hard question. I'm gonna slow my roll down around that.
No,
But,
see,
I
for
think-
me,
okay,
I
I'm
only
not gonna
give-
answer that. I'm gonna leave that up for discussion.
McCarthy House has been on the market since October. I think he's
So
gone.
what I'm saying is, listen. If,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it is.
His house been up for sale since October.
It
My-
don't
Oh,
matter
oh,
if
yeah,
you,
we-
if you pick 10 or if you pick 18, 19, 20, you need to trade back so you can
You
get
don't-
more draft
Oh,
picks. Stack up, you got to double up on your draft picks this year because your
you
offensive
gotta
line is
pick
getting
18
beat the
over
fuck down,
10?
and you don't know what you have quite yet in Guyton. When are you gonna play him? Is he gonna play guard?
That's
Because
not
he
the
can't
question.
he can't play tackle for right now and watching.
The
Uncensored.
question is, would you rather
No,
win or lose today?
But we'll find out more about
Okay.
Guyton though. We'll find out more about Guyton though.
Uncensored, man. I get that's hilarious. dude.
17, what is it?
Hey,
17? What is it? 12
Lance
penalties.
Rooney. Lance
12
Rooney.
penalties this year.
We are not going to fix all our draft position in this one draft. So we got to stop with the trade back to get more picks. We're not fixing every hole this draft.
No way.
At
It's
every,
like
at
great.
every spot
It's
we
like
drafting
great.
that, you
Hold on, slow
get
your
the
roll
best
down.
player
Slow your roll.
available.
Slow your roll. You can do a lot of that in the draft deeper in your 6 picks.
But
You got to
you're
pick up
telling
another
but we,
4th pick, and if you can pick up 2/3 or 2/4, and then 1/6 or 2/6, and
That's
trade
not-
it
that's not
back because we're so high.
Yeah,
We're
but
so
we're
high,
not
that's how we do it.
yeah, but we're not gonna fix this entire team from top to
2/3,
bottom
2/4, and
completely
a
next
6.
year.
You saying what you want to happen.
No,
The
well, you
Cowboys
can try to
don't got a
pick
lot
up
of
a third
wiggle
round.
room. Listen,
You could
we
try to
don't
pick
got a lot of wiggle room. We're not getting rid of Parsons. That could have been. We probably do something with Diggs. But other than that, we ain't got much wiggle room. We gave up 4th round 2 years back to back. We don't have a lot of wiggle room.
And the
You get
closer
back-
you are to 10, the closer you are, period, gives you more chances to move back, which we all know
Mhm.
Dallas loves.
Yes.
Listen, I'm telling you right now, this is a horrible draft. This is a fucking horrible draft. I'm telling you. We were spoiled the last few years. If you're a team that needs a quarterback, this is not a great draft. It's not. It's not.
Right.
Running back, yeah, crazy deep.
Yeah.
Defensive tackle, good. Edges, good. Linebacker, It's strong
No,
at safety.
linebackers good.
It's strong at safety. Corner, I see like 2-3 corners I like. And after that, corners
No,
fall off a
safety.
cliff.
Safety and
Offensive
defensive
tackles, weak.
Mhm.
I'm talking overall. Guards, weak. You're not going to see a center draft. We saw 2 centers drafted in this past draft in the first round. You're going to see your first center drafted to like round 3 this year. It's a bad year for offensive linemen. Wide receiver, it's not that deep. There's maybe like 5 super. Like you're not going to see 6, 7 wide receivers go in this draft.
Right.
And they've been talking about it. They're saying this is the worst draft they've seen in the last 10 years.
Really?
So yeah, so people want. So OG, you want to give up more picks to probably go get some guys that won't even pan out. What you do, you get the best player available. First round. Somebody asked me a while ago. First round. If you got a safety right there available, get him.
Yeah.
When the
I
last
think we
drafted
need BPA.
get him.
Yeah.
Get
I'm
him.
with you.
I'm keep it real. You might have to let Overshawn spread that field and play safety. Because
Listen,
the
number one
impact he
safety is going to be Xavier Watts out of Notre Dame. He's going to be the number one safety. We had this conversation the other day. What do you do wherever you are? If you're sitting 18, if we win this game and we're sitting at 18, and BPA is a safety or a tight end, do we go? Do we do it or no?
me personally.
I would do BPA.
Me personally, I gotta help this quarterback who I know is limited. I'm getting that Penn State tight end.
Thank you, Tyler
no,
Warren,
no,
who I had as my
hell
number one
no.
tight end.
No more tight ends.
What you mean?
So what you gonna
Okay,
do? What you gonna do with
OG,
Schoonmaker?
he plays
Who
quarterback.
doesn't want a fucking block?
He plays running
today.
back.
I bet he got chewed out when he got to the
Plays tight end.
sideline. Look, motherfucker, you better block.
He's 6'6".
Your job is not
260.
to just come out here and catch passes all the fucking time. Your punk ass better block.
Right. OG, you're older. OG, you would know this name. Would you want a more athletic Jeremy Shockey on your team next year?
No. Because you got to figure out what you're going to do with Schoonmaker and this fucking Ferguson.
Schoonmaker can go as far as I'm concerned, man.
And then you got 81. You got no tight ends. Work on your defense. God damn it.
See,
this is my line.
I agree with you.
OG, when we held out that defense down up in San Fran at 19, did we have a good defense?
We couldn't score in that game.
4 points. We couldn't score in the red zone. You get you a big threat tight end, 6'6", 240, 250, 260, and put him in the red zone. You was happy for Martavis Bryant because you said he was a big body that we need in the red zone. This is a big body we can use in the red zone to score more points. You don't do with
Schoonmaker and Ferguson.
Okay, did Kansas City have a top 10 defense?
No.
You keep Ferguson.
What do you do with
Schoonmaker can go.
What do you do with Schoonmaker?
Tyler
Schoonmaker can bounce.
Forget about Schoonmaker. Tyler Warren is going to make Ferguson that much better because they can't.
So do you release Ferguson? Schoonmaker?
Yeah, for what? What has he done?
He'll do his 4 years here.
Wait a minute. You got Schoonmaker last year in the draft.
What?
You just drafted him in the second
So what?
round.
So
How long do we have time
on from draft picks, except ours?
Okay. All right. OG, let's stay on track. It's at the end of the season. We stuck with 7-9. Let's not fuss at each other.
Yeah, exactly.
In my opinion, we've seen what we can do with top 5 defenses. Your quarterback is limited. You have to give him. It's unfortunate, but he's the type of quarterback that needs every weapon possible. We stink in the red zone. We don't have the offensive line for it. If you look up this Penn State tight end I'm talking about, I'm not saying it's going to change your mind, but it will make you think. I'm talking about scoring points. When we them 12-5 records, what were we good at? Scoring a lot of points.
We were number one in offense for a reason all 3 seasons.
And look up Penn State versus USC.
Fresh. That was the first thing. I don't care if a defense good. If they're always on the field, they're not going to look good. We kept the defense fresh because we had a dual threat with Pollard and Zeke, and that's why I'm talking about getting a speedster and a bruiser when it comes to running backs. But you got to give Dak more options. He's here. If you don't get, that's what the Dak lovers are saying. He ain't got nobody. You give him weapons and you see what he do with it. You got to go give him weapons. Ferguson is good. But up in that red zone, he's not too much of a tall guy. You got to go get some weapons. You got to help CD Lamb out. Keep defense.
We need a receiver opposite CD, though. We got to get a receiver opposite CD.
Well, you know what?
Go ahead.
We need a better play caller. That's what start with that first.
Players, it ain't gonna matter though. You can have a bit. Is Kyle Shanahan not a good play caller?
Well, I think it's
what they're supposed to do. If the players are doing what they're supposed to do, it ain't gonna matter because we've seen Kellen Moore do decent. He made some bad plays, but Kellen Moore has called some decent plays too. The players got to go out there and play football themselves.
There you
also.
go.
Yeah.
And when it comes,
I'm with Fifth on this one. To be honest.
Coaches like these players, they not doing their job. Diggs came back. Diggs when they got this supermodel pregnant, bought her a $500,000 car and came back and stinking it up on the field.
Yeah, he gets burnt up and down the field.
Stinking it up. Terrence Steele stinking it up, man.
Yeah, man.
They out there stinking, bro. Like these players got to play better too. Your offense got to play better. Prescott got to play way better. Ferguson got to get way more aggressive. CD got to get way more aggressive. A lot of these players don't play up to the part that they should play to.
Yes.
Seriously, you got to get that. Dak Prescott needs help more than the average quarterback do. He needs way more help. He's not a Pat Mahomes that can make players better.
Exactly.
The rhythm of the play calling kind of goes off the player ability as well.
Mm-hmm.
If the player ability, we just, for example, 2016, we had some dogs on this team then. We had the best line in football. We had Dak and Zeke in their prime, and We had Dez. We had Mr. Reliable on third down. Jason Witten. We were throwing up the scoreboard, man. We were scoring 30, 20, high 20, 30 points a game, average.
Yeah, we was
And our coaching staff wasn't all that. It
we had,
wasn't all that,
No,
but
it was
but the
Lanahan.
players, the dogs, when you got dogs, it makes up for that lack of in the front office or on the coaching staff. It makes up for that.
exactly. Well, that's the thing. I mean, that 2016 or that 2014 season, that talent elevated. He had Scott Linehan and Jason Katz, for fuck's sake. Like, I mean, let's be real. But when we went 13,
Scott Linehan was trash.
yeah, but we went 12-4 and 13-3 because of the players.
You saying, and I agree with you. He wasn't good, but look at our record them 2 years.
Exactly.
Because we had the players. 8 in the box didn't even matter with that O line. 8 in
No,
the
it didn't
box did
matter.
not even matter with that offensive line. It didn't matter.
Zeke had 1,000 yards just on first down that season.
Bro, listen, I always go back to what Pac-Man said. Man, they tried their best to stop Zeke in 2016.
My
Zeke
daughter
ran
couldn't.
wild in Cincinnati.
Yeah,
He
couldn't
said, man,
do
my
it.
daughter can run. Oh, when you got the talent, man, you gonna look good, man. Like I said, it's all good. What 80 been saying for years, that players have to win in spite of the coaches.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Think offense will fall if you put defense and one player out. No, we've tried that.
What happened?
We've tried that. This team has to score points.
Well,
I like what you said, Fifth. I like what you said about the 1-2 punch. It reminded me of I know Savage is gonna remember this. Barry Word and Christian Okoye, the Nigerian Nightmare with the Kansas City Chiefs. Oh my God!
250. They were legit 250, 260 running back.
Oh, say Barry Word and Christian Okoye. Oh my God, they were two. They could go somewhere else and start.
Let me tell you
Those two
something.
running backs.
When you're on defense and you see the starting running back go out, you're like, oh, phew. And then when you see that second dude that's just as bad as the first dude, you're like, fuck.
Man.
yeah.
I don't have a break. We don't have that, man.
That season, we actually legitimately had lightning and thunder with Pollard and Zeke.
We have to, like Fitz said, we have to beef up because Dak, he's even more limited mobility than he was before the hamstring. He's going to be even more. So now you really got to have a number two. You really got to have an Alvin Harper. You really got to have an Emmitt Smith and a damn near a Barry Sanders back there in the background. I mean, the backfield. Yeah, you're going to have to. Yeah, these next 2 or 3 drafts are very important. Very important.
There's 30 good running backs in this draft. Running back is crazy deep.
We went 13-3 with a bend but don't break defense.
Exactly. With that fucking JJ Wilcox ass beat.
We listen. Listen. I don't. And Michael Irvin said it. Turnover defenses are good, but turnover defense 4 is better.
Yeah.
That's what Michael Irvin said. He said, you can be a defense that get turnover, but are you a scoring turnover type of defense?
Yeah.
That's what. Man, you can't just put all of this hoping that it's gonna work, because look, I'm telling you, with a Ben, but with Orlando Scandrick and Carr, we went 13-3.
Yeah,
we went 13-3 with a Sean Lee that was injured all the time.
Yeah.
Now, 2014, we did have what was his name? Number 55, McLean. But in 2016, Sean Lee was injured. It was Anthony Hitchens, it was Daniel Wilson, and Kyle Wilbur.
Yeah.
We just didn't have
David Irvin too.
Mm-hmm. We just didn't have a consistent pass rush. I think if we'd have had a more consistent pass, we had some dogs like David Irvin, but if we'd have had a consistent pass rush against Green Bay that 2016, I think we would have had. I think we would have. We probably could have went all the way. We just didn't have a pass rush that was consistent.
Yeah,
at that time.
Exactly.
Notice for a defense.
You got a rookie quarterback.
Exactly.
Green Bay throw the ball.
When you have that big offensive line that can run, and kill the clock. Good defense.
Hey, did Dak make a lot of mistakes in 16 and against Green Bay that game?
Nope.
Yeah.
In Green
No,
Bay,
he didn't.
He made enough.
No, he did. He did. No, what happened was the Cowboys they wanted to run the ball first.
What was the score? What was the score?
It was
We were down
34-31.
21-3
Mason
in
Cross
the third quarter.
But you're right. You're right. It was. You're right. You're right. The first
Second half,
half. You
they
sure
shut
was
it down.
right.
What was the final score?
31.
34-28.
Field goal.
No, it was
Mason
31.
Cross.
31-28.
In 2016.
Oh, it was
It
34-31.
was 34-31. I'm 100%.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because they remember they kicked the field goal. They kicked that field goal, and the heavens just blew it, and it was going left, and it blew it right. The wind from somewhere blew it right back in the fucking uprights.
Yep. And I'm looking at the score right now. It's 34-31. And I remember
Yeah, they won.
I
it
remember
was
that.
that Mason crossbar fucking wind ass kick.
So, like I was saying, we put points on the board, but
Yeah.
it was the reason why they got in field goal range.
Wasn't 31-28.
It was not. It was 31-34.
But
It
no
was.
one thinks in the second half they should have put Tony Romo in that game.
No. What I'm saying is, we had no problem scoring the ball, scoring touchdowns.
No, but look, check this out though, 80.
It was too little,
kinda
too late.
did because in the first quarter, Green Bay scored
Yeah.
7. We only had 3. Second quarter, we had 10. We scored zip in the third quarter.
Yeah.
We no
That's
points in
why
the third
I
quarter.
say Romo should have got put in the second
Dak
half.
Prescott didn't start scoring until Green Bay started playing prevent in the fourth quarter, and we scored 18 points. But in the third quarter, we didn't score a point. If we could have put some points on that board in the third quarter, it'd have been a different game because our defense held Aaron Rodgers to 7 points.
What was the score at halftime? What was the score at halftime of that game?
28-10, I think.
No. Halftime it was 14-10.
Yes.
It was what?
21-10.
14-10.
14-10. Okay.
Oh, so we were still in the game then. We were still in the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we scored a touchdown in the second quarter, and we kicked a field goal. So we had 10. We scored 10 in the second quarter.
But you see, that's
Third
coaching
quarter.
too.
So I think go ahead.
Third quarter we didn't score a point. It hurt us. So we went into the fourth quarter with the score being I forgot what it was, but we scored 18 points because Green Bay at that point started playing prevent.
No. So I'm looking at the thing right now. We were down. We scored. So it was 21-13 at halftime. We got nuggeted.
First it was 21.
Yeah, and then we got nuggeted in the third quarter, and then we scored 18 in the fourth quarter. So that's
21-3. Couldn't score.
Offensive line sucks, fellas.
We couldn't score.
But we're winning.
It was
man.
21-3. So regardless of what the end of the score was, we couldn't put no points up.
Offensive line sucks.
So Dak started scoring. We started scoring. I kind of get in the rhythm, I guess, when obviously the defense changes in the fourth quarter. Obviously, every defense goes in the pre-bid defense in the fourth quarter, so they can secure deep field,
but that's
deep
the thing.
down the field, big games. So
we for 18 points.
Right. That's the thing with Dak. He always plays really well against prevent, but when it's tied or when we need it, he doesn't.
Yeah,
it's been the case his whole career. We scored 18 in the fourth quarter. We didn't score pretty much anything else the rest of the game.
Yeah, that's the point I'm trying to make. I'm trying to figure out how we were scoring, when we were scoring.
That first touchdown in the second quarter was Dez Bryant.
It was Dez. Yeah, it was with Dez. Yeah.
75 yards.
And so did we have red zone problems back then? I wish we could see.
Oh, yeah.
Not as much.
That
game we did up until the fourth quarter, but
that's the problem.
Yeah. And last season,
whoever
we
their
didn't even
defensive coordinator was, he did a good job at containing Zeke, whoever their defensive coordinator was at the time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We couldn't score points.
I think that game, I was blaming more of the Cowboys' offensive play selection.
But still, we couldn't score when we couldn't score when we could score.
Yeah.
It said it was Dak. Yeah, I think it was the lack of experience with Dak Prescott being his rookie year.
Yeah.
That's natural, man. I mean, ain't nothing we can do about that. And I blame me. I might be wrong, and I don't mind being wrong because I don't know everything. I'm not trying to be like those other YouTubers that think they know everything. They're so scared to be wrong. Yeah. But at that moment of time, before looking at it like I'm looking at it now, I'm looking back at it. I blame the pass rush.
See, I
I
blame
blame on that last drive. I blame that pass rush on that last drive. I
Yeah.
wasn't looking at anything else. I was blaming on that defense to stop them, to prevent them from getting in field goal range and winning the game. And that's what I put most of my energy, my blame on was that lack of pass rush at that time.
Yeah. Well, that
Aaron
last
Rodgers got
drive was
Aaron
on.
Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers had all the time in the world to throw that pass, man. He got
Yeah.
that pass off and put in field goal position, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that
He
last
he
drive.
did his job. He did exactly what he's supposed to do. He did his job.
Yeah. Well, no, that last drive was for sure on the defense. I mean, you gave him, what, a 30, 40-yard play or something like that? So,
And then all
We're
our
gonna win this.
linebackers
We're gonna win
hurt,
this
and we
game, bro.
brought in old man Justin Durant.
yeah, that's right.
Mm.
I remember that, yeah.
I remember him. Yeah.
Durant, yeah.
But if you notice,
Wow. Damn, that was a long time ago.
pretty much every playoff loss, we can almost to a degree point it all at Dak has been bad in pretty much every playoff loss.
And I'm not faulting him for being a rookie.
It's not
going up against
it's not the end all be all of it, of course not. But he has played bad in pretty much every loss.
I'm not
Go ahead,
faulting
Phil.
him in that game. He was going up against Aaron Rodgers. He was a rookie,
Yeah.
so
Yes.
I'm really putting that on him. I'm just saying he played bad, but he was a rookie. And this
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, Dak ain't
Yeah.
played
Right.
enough like
Yeah.
at that time.
Experience
But these
one. Experience
Oh,
one.
this
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah,
If
for
you-
sure. Like
if
I
you
mean,
want to see, like I say, Dak Prescott is not the type of guy. That's why I don't get upset, but it frustrates me when guys say you go put Dak on Kansas City or you put Dak on Detroit and he's just successful as Pat Mahomes. Man, y'all stop. Don't y'all come on. Like, let's be
You
real.
take Dak off the Dallas Cowboys, he disappears. He vanishes. It's like you can look for him on the side of a milk carton.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I believe that too.
He's done.
I believe that too.
well, the
I'm
thing
sorry.
is that people have narratives with Dak. We know that, and people act like we have something against him when we don't. It's just like
I don't know him.
it's the thing. It's like 1980. Myself, like we supported Dak for how long, and then now we're just calling it the way we see it. But apparently, we're haters now.
Yeah, of course.
Once that man go to that locker room and put his suit back on, I ain't got nothing to say about it.
I have nothing to look.
Listen, it's
People
cool.
always talk about who he is as a person and stuff, but we're not talking about that.
Even Jesus had haters. It's okay to have haters.
That's the thing. It's like the time has come to stop about talking about his charitable donations and all that stuff.
We talk about on the field. What we see on the field.
People,
You know what? They not talking about when he have during headlights when receivers are covered and he have a brain for it. He don't know what to do with the ball.
And that's the thing. Here's the fact: he has a winning record in every month but January.
you
That's
have
not a
these
coincidence.
YouTubers posting about he's having his second child. I don't give a fuck he's having a second kid.
Good
I
for
don't.
him. No,
I
good
really
for him.
don't.
But I mean, it's just
He
like,
can have 17 kids. I don't give a fuck. I want him to win a fucking Super Bowl.
See,
I'm putting that. I see these things on X, and I'm like, it's a slow day. There's nothing else you could talk about. There's nothing else you can talk about but his family fucking plans for the next 30 years. I don't care.
that's the thing. It's like, look, man. Again, more. Again, as a person, I'm sure he's a good guy. He seems like a decent guy to me. But it's just like we're talking. People get so sensitive with this dude, man. It's like, good lord, like it's not. We're just talking about his play on the field, man. That's it.
Hey, I think it's gotten to where that and this is just respectably speaking, I don't really say any other names. I try not to. But when I started, it was a different vibe back then. It was mostly
With you,
when I started, when I started, it was mostly, Cowboys talk, your opinions, it wasn't. Now it's an investment to these guys.
Yep.
And this is what it's a job to them. So if they're wrong about something, oh boy, you better watch out. They don't want to be wrong because they don't want to lose their audience. It's all about subscribers. It's all about all those other things besides the points. See, for us, it's the points, and then all the other stuff will come. All the other stuff will come, but for us, it's the point. It's what we see. It's what the Dallas Cowboys for the betterment for the Dallas Cowboys, what the Dallas Cowboys needs, their wants, their desire, all those things. That's what we talk about. That's what we discuss.
And that's
The
thing,
betterment of the Dallas Cowboys. Them, they
Matthew.
say them, it's a studio audience.
Right.
Them, it's a show, like they're better than the next, or hey, watch my channel, because they need it. They need it.
It's like a
And
drug.
see, we don't need it. We do it because we love the Cowboys, and because we want them to succeed. They use it. It's a difference between use it and talk about it. They use it to come up and things like that. So I think that's the difference. They won't say it because they know it'll be fucked up. They're not going to come out and say that shit. But that's what it's turned into. It's not as innocent. It's not as innocent as it used to be. You get what I'm saying?
Why,
So
1980. That's why 1000%. When I started my channel, I started a draft channel. I'm like, I'm gonna be different. I wanted to be different, and I'm a draft guy. So, but why would I put my? There's 32 NFL teams out there. Why would I only put content out for one team? That's stupid of me.
Well, the thing is that and to the point I
32 teams.
Yeah, I just think it's like see, we do this. We get on here and talk these shows because we love the team. It's fun for us to get up here and talk amongst each other with the community and shit. The Cowboys aren't paying any of our bills. Last I checked, we don't get a single fucking check from this team, but we do it because we enjoy it. We're having a good time with it. But so many people take it so serious. It's like, dog, it's not that big of a deal. We're literally like, are you getting a check from Jerry? No. So like, what the fuck? Like, there's nothing to like. You don't got to be so high. Like, we're going overboard with it, essentially. You know what I mean? But like, so see,
no joke.
I don't buy that. It's pretentious as fuck, dude. I don't buy that shit.
No joke. My highest rated videos was talking about a guard from the Eagles, and then talking about a right tackle for the Chargers.
Is that right? But see, I don't know, man. I mean, it's like, okay, we love our team. We're football fans first, and then we love the Cowboys. So we get up here, we talk about it, but we don't take it as serious. It's not serious. It's not that big of a deal. It's fucking. It's YouTube. Man.
You know what blows my mind is though, like these channels, they talk about Dak
only.
That's it.
Right.
Literally,
I'd rather like hang out with my ex-girlfriend than talk about Dak every day. Like, are you joking? Like, I mean, like, come on, man.
I was telling this to Fifth a couple, like, I think last show or the show before. I literally missed 5 games this season because of work and shit. I didn't care. I only joined these shows now because of you guys, and I enjoy talking with you guys and the community and shit. But if not for that, I wouldn't even really give a fuck, to be completely honest.
Hey, Champ.
Yeah.
Would you be mad if they took a receiver first round?
Yeah.
I mean, who's BPA though for
first round champ? Who would you prefer?
I'll still prefer give me Warren or the best offensive lineman or the best defensive lineman.
I agree.
1980. With your perspective, knowing that you feel like it's going to take some years to get this team back where it need to be, would you really make rush and make decisions that you probably shouldn't in this just this one draft, or would you just really take your time and just rebuild over the next 4 years?
I think it's wise to. I get it. I'm all for taking the talent, what's available, of course. Just like we did with CeeDee Lamb. If it falls, go ahead and steal him. That's a steal. Maybe something more. Maybe that person can make something happen. For us. But I'm all about. I can see when Jerry gave Dak Prescott that contract, it made me kind of visualize for the future and what type of hole we were going to be in, financially and athletically. So now we're limited with Dak Prescott. Now we're limited financially and we're limited physically, because he's going to have limitations when he comes. Just like off the subject, just like when Hulk Hogan fought Andre the Giant for the what's-called. Andre the Giant was already way past his prime with back injuries and stuff like that. Hulk Hogan had to make it look like he had to sell and make it look like Andre Giant was really hurting him and really doing this.
Andre couldn't
They
move.
were that whole match was based off of Andre the Giant's limitations. But anyway, that's just to prove my point. We have to do things and draft off of our limitations now. These next, and it's going to take. We're in such a hole. It's going to take more than one or maybe two drafts to do it. It's not 1989, with Jimmy Johnson and those times. We're too much in a hole for that. And we're not going to take that chance with Michael Parsons. He's going to be back next year, like Fitz just said. So they have nothing but time now. I mean, they can't rush it. If it's going to be a legit rebuild, it's going to take in modern times. It's going to take time. It's going to take time.
Hey,
Well,
Champ. Hey, Champ. Hey, hold on. Hey, Champ,
Yeah.
that's a fake account or that's you?
That's me.
That's him.
You got two accounts?
It's because you're streaming on Savage.
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just making sure. Okay. I was just
Yeah. But that's the thing. I would think they want, like, it's weird for me. On one hand, we're rebuilding. On the other hand, Jerry doesn't think we
But
are.
can we all agree that going into next year, our offensive line and defensive line is going to be atrocious again if we don't if we don't go out there?
I agree.
Oh,
That's why you build. That's why you build them first, because offensive linemen, if done right, they can play longer. They can play for a long time.
Exactly.
So that's why you go. That's why you go get them first. And that's what they did with Tyron Smith and Zach Martin and Travis Frederick before the Guillain disease.
That was a strike. Woo!
Oh man, yeah, but that's all I got. I ain't gonna talk over nobody.
Lord, there was a strike to Ferguson in the middle of the field.
Oh, gee, man. You got
Okay, guys, let's not talk over everyone, man. Like one at a time, okay?
No, it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Listen, there's a kid in West Virginia, Wyatt Mullins. He's a left tackle. He has not given up a sack in 3 years. If he's there for me, I'm just like 1980 said.
Yeah.
Yo, I don't care if Dak's not on the team in a year from now, but if I have a lineman for the next decade, I'm cool with that. We don't know who our left tackle is going to be next year. Let's be completely honest. We don't know who our right guard is going to be next year. Yeah. We honestly don't even know who our right tackle. If we're going to cut Steele and move Guyton to right tackle, we don't know. And it's right. I mean, you got Wyatt Mullins, West Virginia. You got Campbell, LSU, and then you got the kid Banks from Texas. Who's the more I watch him, the more I like him. But it's not a great offensive line draft.
Yeah.
The only reason, well, not the only reason, but one of the reasons, and see, that's why I like this panel, because once, guys that know football talk, you can kind of, I don't want to say be persuasive, but you can kind of make people see things from a different point of view.
Exactly.
And Eddie has stood by his thing for the last, since we've been talking about the draft, why you take certain positions early. Yeah. And to your point, it took us, I would say, 2.5 years to build up that offensive line. But by then, we had already drafted DeMarco Murray in 2011.
Yeah.
So by the time we finally got him built up, and he had that good year in 2014, he was wore down, and we cut him loose.
Yeah.
And he went to the Eagles for 1 year, then the Titans 2 years. But other than that, he was gone. So I can definitely see, and like I said, offensive lineman can be around for a while. So I can definitely see your point. But I still believe later on in the draft and undrafted, you got to get 2 running backs. I don't care how late you do it.
Yeah,
I do it. But I'm all with. If one of those good offensive tackle fall to us or whatever, go ahead. But like I say, you never know when it comes to that, because Tyler Biadasz was solid. Connor McGovern was solid. You know what I'm saying? And those were later round. That was later picks. But and that's why I asked you that question.
I like BB. I like BB. I like Tyler Smith.
That's why I asked you that, because I knew how you felt about taking certain picks early, and I wanted to get your perspective on what made the most sense. And like I said, I always, when I go in with these guys about the quarterback, I always bring up these last 3 years, because after 2017, the rebuilding phase started. And 2021 and 22 was a result of that. And that's why we looked at decent, because it took 3 more years to get to where we needed to be and look good.
Mm-hmm.
It took
I don't
3
have
years.
a problem. I don't have a problem going running back either round 2 or round 3, and then day 3 grabbing another running back.
Yeah.
There's a legit 31. There's 30 good running backs in this draft.
Mhm.
I got no problem going round 2 or round 3.
But see, what's so like, I don't even know how to feel about this upcoming season, to be honest with you, because it's like, see, we're saying we're rebuilding just based off of the fact of how we're playing, but the way Jerry talks, he sounds so content with, and it
Man.
sounds like
Well, that's what he wants us to believe. He wants us to
Yeah,
believe.
right.
He wants us to believe that we're okay. So
No, no, I
we'll
got
keep.
you.
So there's that sense of, oh, everything's all right, man. He said everything's all right. He's the owner, so yeah, everything's okay. We can still go to the games and everything's gonna be fine. And you get to the game and we suck. So it's just like, I mean,
I'm with,
that's why I said what I said earlier.
yeah.
I'm like, he believes his own lies. He's starting to believe his own lies because
Well, no, right.
the things that he says, it just doesn't make any sense.
It
I don't
doesn't
even
make
think
sense. It doesn't make sense.
he realized what he's saying or how he's thinking. Right.
That's why lie detectors are not used in court because people believe their own lies.
But the thing is that
Being honest.
the thing for me, it's like no, and I 1000% agree. So like, there's no disagreement on mine with that. I'm just saying like he's the owner of the team is content, so I really have no reason to believe that we're gonna fix nothing this season unless they prove it to me.
You're right.
Everything's okay. Everything's okay with him because his pocket, he can look at his pocket and not see a hole in it. His pockets
There you
are
go.
full.
There you go.
So everything's okay with him because the revenue that he's bringing in it hasn't changed. It's gotten probably better, because other fan bases are filling up those seats that our fan base stopped filling up. So it doesn't care as long as he's okay. But he's not thinking about us and how we want to win. And it's been almost 30 years and stuff like that. And we're getting fed up and we're getting tired. But he's like, well, I don't care about y'all. The other fan bases, they'll come in. Everybody to him, to billionaires and rich folks, everybody's replaceable, and that's all they care about. That's all they care about.
Yeah.
Listen, Jerry drafts with money on. Listen, we said this. We talked about this the other night. Day 3, I'll put money. I'll bet money. Day 3, we draft Shador Sanders.
I would not be surprised, to be honest with you.
Well, no,
Shiloh.
No.
I get him
we stay away
confused.
from
I get him
Shador.
confused.
We stay away from
I get him
Shador.
confused. Shiloh. I get him confused.
No.
See,
Shiloh,
I wouldn't be surprised if they
100%
draft
he gets drafted and he wears 21.
I would not be surprised if he drafts the Sanders guys. Like, to be honest, I would not be, because they'd be box office, and that's what he likes.
Jerry needs Dak to be healthy. I think Jerry gonna put a lot into that offensive line.
But I could also see Jerry taking a running back round 1. Running back sell jerseys. Offensive linemen don't.
I'll say,
Let me. I got a question.
What's up?
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Fifth. My bad.
No, you good. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
No, I was saying I had a question for y'all. Y'all was saying running backs. So are we completely giving up on Donald?
I like Dowdle, man. I just don't think we.
Yeah,
can,
you know what? I'm sorry. Wait. I would have Donald. I would have a three-headed monster going into next year. I would draft two number one running back. That would be my number 2, and I would pick up a free agent.
Yeah.
Or several rounds.
Just in case somebody get hurt.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes.
I think for me, it's like I like Dowdle, man. I mean, if we used him the way we used him in the latter half, the way we did in the first half, shit, man, we could have, who knows what he could have done. But I just don't. My only thing with him is his health is my only concern. But there's also see, with us drafting,
watch the midget score a touchdown.
We know we need to draft a running back, but he literally. For me, the way Jerry talks, how pretentious the motherfucker is. He literally has defended all season not getting a running back. He's made excuses for it. So it's no. I agree that he is just talking, but this is how the owner of the team is operating.
Oh, dude.
So I'm just saying,
what's the deuce? We're gonna lose 8 draft picks, 8 draft spots.
Y'all just talking out, man. Go ahead.
No, so
man, Deuce look like that.
Y'all cutting each hand off.
Man, let me.
I'm sorry, you said. Sorry.
My bad, dog.
It's all good, man. No, it's all love. But I'm just saying, I have no reason to believe until they prove it, or unless they prove it to me, that they'll even draft a running back, because he's defended not getting a running back all season. So unless they do it, I have no reason to believe that they even will do it. You know what I mean? But I mean, you
They
never.
will.
I mean, look. I hope I'm wrong. So I'm like 80, man. I would love to be wrong for a change. Shit, but I'm just saying I got to see it.
Listen,
With
Dallas,
anything about
Dallas,
this team, I just got to see it to believe it. Is literally where I'm at. You know what I mean? So like,
listen, do I like Rico? Absolutely.
I like Rico a lot
In
too.
a draft with 30 good running backs, would we rather throw that money at maybe a D tackle?
Rico is what 30. I think is he 30? I might
No,
be
no,
wrong.
I'm talking about in a
oh, Rico
draft.
like 26.
No,
Okay,
I'm
like
saying
26.
what I meant was in a draft with 30 good
Yeah,
running
yeah.
backs.
Okay.
Would
Gotcha,
we maybe want to throw that money at a D tackle or maybe a safety? I'm just saying free agency.
Yeah. I
And
got
I
you.
like Rico.
You go,
All I'm just trying to
Me
say
you
is
too.
go
I
get.
don't like him enough to pay
I
him.
like Rico too, but
I like
I
Rico
don't like
too.
him enough to pay him $10 million a year.
go
But I
get them.
think
Yeah,
we need a bruiser up in there.
you go get you some young guys and let Rico go get him a check. He got 1,000 yards. He got a decent agent. He can go get money, but you go bring you some young guys in. You rebuild the team. Rico been here a while. It's time to rebuild again. This second rebuilding, we lost. It's done. What Dak and them did in that year where San Francisco, we'll never have a team like that. It's time to start over.
Yeah.
It's time
Okay.
to start over. We missed the opportunity with Derrick Henry. You go get there's some big running backs in this draft. You go get you
There's
some.
big
Your
ones,
quarterback
small
is
ones.
limited. Your quarterback is limited. You have to feed his limit. Listen, if you don't give Dak what he needs, it's gonna be another year of us having a bad record. We're not gonna score points with this offense we got right now. It's just not gonna happen. I'm not saying put every position in offense, but you got to start rebuilding, and you got to do it early so your quarterback, who's here for the next 4 years, can build some type of chemistry with these new guys.
I agree.
We can't wait to draft
If he
a
can stay
wide
out of
receiver.
injury, if he can stay out of injury problem.
Who?
That you can't
If
wait
he
2
can
years
stay
to
out.
draft a wide receiver and Dak is halfway out the door.
Yeah,
If you
I agree with you.
chemistry with your quarterback, you got to let it start building now. And like OG, whether he can stay healthy or not, you can't draft based on that. Because if you thought like that, then you wouldn't have signed him
To begin
early.
with. To begin with,
You
exactly.
signed Dak because you made it a long-term investment. Now you got to treat that long-term investment as so. If you don't, it's going to be failure after failure after failure. It's just
Right.
that simple.
I agree with you.
You have. Listen. I'm with y'all. If that's a good offensive, we need offensive tackle. That's the only way he's gonna stay healthy.
They're right.
Right.
That's because he can't run. He can't get out the pocket and run.
It's depressing to see him run.
Yeah, you need it. If
see him
it's there, go get it. I'm with y'all. If it's there, go get it.
Right.
But also, you got to factor in. You need a big running. You need that, man.
We need it, yeah, man.
Not only for running, but get you a big one that can help block in the passing game.
Yeah.
We need two defensive tackles.
That's one thing I admit about Zeke. Zeke block.
And look at him, he's happy. He's happy.
Oh!
Oh, geez, so hyped with that Trey Lance.
We don't listen. And that's what I love about this. We don't fall in line to what's popular. We ain't no Gentry talk over here. None of us want Gentry. We don't do that. We don't do
Gentry's
that over
good.
here.
He's not going to help Dallas.
That's a touchdown.
Especially not with the Cowboys offensive lineman the way it is.
It's a ton.
Right, champ. We don't need that. Listen. You got BB. Okay, we know BB solid. You got Cooper BB. Now, and
we got Tyler Smith.
I would say you got your All-Pro Tyler Smith over there, right next to him. I like Brock Hoffman.
I was just going to say.
Oh yeah, I like Hoffman and
I was going to say.
Yeah, I like Brock
Hoffman. What's the other one? 80 Hoffman and
Hoffman and
TJ
Bass. Yeah, I like both of them. They need to be starting.
Listen, y'all know me and Corey.
That was a great. Did you see? Y'all see the pass? That was a great.
Man, we talking about something else. We don't want to hear nothing about that.
Man,
we talking about something else, man. We don't want to hear nothing about that.
Man, that was a great fucking pass.
Wow.
You're
literally the only one who gives a
shit. Is it a touchdown?
He won't even be on Dallas.
Not yet. They're on commercial.
Yeah, it's a ton.
So
that was good shit.
We know what you need in that offensive line. You cannot leave Terrence Steele to protect your $230 million quarterback.
Terrence still got to go, man.
You cannot leave.
Hold on. What's your game plan on that?
We can literally get anyone to replace that productivity. What has he done?
Hello, Fitz.
Oh, gee, Trey Lance is not even going to be on a Cowboy.
What's your game plan?
He's going to be on another. He's going to be in the Reno.
No, they're not going to let Steele go. No, I'm sorry, they're not going to let. They don't trust Guide right now. because he would have been already over there.
They
He
don't
would have been
trust
already
Steele.
over there
They don't
about 4
trust
or 5
Steele either,
games. No, I'm sorry.
They don't trust Steele
You can't
either,
trust
though.
him right now. You can't trust
No.
Guyton on the right side.
Hey,
Not now.
OG, Steele is gone. Steele is
No.
gone.
I
You
cut
want to
Yes,
Steele
put
and
something
move
on
Guyton
that?
in the right
Steele
side.
is gone.
You want to
Hey,
put
I had
something
a
on that?
I had a
What
question.
you want
I
to
had
put
another
on,
question.
champ? I already got
Go ahead,
$20 on Fifth.
Wait,
Hold up,
OG, hold up. Let AD go. What's up, man?
I had a question about guidance. Has anybody on this panel seen anything in guidance that's worked?
I
Because it's
have.
his first year. It's his first year.
That's the
So
thing.
is there anything that is worth salvaging with guidance, or y'all
At,
just counting him
They
out?
can I go
at
first?
left tackle, no.
Can I go first?
I think if he plays right tackle, it could have because that's his natural position. But I mean, we already know the Cowboys never
I
play.
guess that's a question for uncensored too. So
I think for me, it's like I'm with you because I think I know like where you're going with this, AD. It's like I always want to give rookies shots, man, because they're rookies at the end of the day. You know,
Oh, that's a
but,
touchdown. That's
but at the end,
bullshit.
I mean, he hasn't done nothing this season, but at the same time, he's a rookie, so I'm kind of like this. You know what I'm saying? Like with it, but like
yeah,
I don't know where to go with it, to be honest, man. I
right.
like
Exactly.
that's
You
the
got to
thing.
Gotta go
see him
back to
fail at right tackle. You got to see him at
What's
right. He's a right tackle. He's not a left tackle.
okay?
You know what? When I did a video about him and Super BB playing out of their natural position, oh, I was called crazy. They told me the Cowboys knew what the hell they were doing.
Man, they
Okay,
never know what they're
who
doing.
crazy now? Tyler Guyton.
Man, they
You
never know what they're doing.
you drafted a right tackle who really wasn't that good. It is to begin with. To play
Right.
him left tackle, the hardest position outside of center on the offensive line, and you
Yeah.
thought that he was going to step up?
Why? Let me ask you. Why did they move him? Why did they move him over there?
Stupid, man.
Because they
Because
think
because because
because
for
they
one,
banged the
they are.
ball 30
Oh,
years ago, that same line's going to work again. Because we drafted Tyron Smith and moved him over, they think, oh, we can do the same with Tyler Guyton only played 13 games in college at
Mhm.
left tackle. And they thought it was a great move to move him over to left tackle. And I said from day one, that's a mistake. When
And
you go to
also, you know that the Cowboys love size. They don't care about the talent. They
100%.
just love the if you 6'8" with long arms, and they think that you the prototype
Yeah,
to
the
play
physical tangible
a
aspect.
position like that.
But
Yeah.
I'll
when
show
you
you 100 dudes with long arms that's 6'8", 6'7". That doesn't mean, you know what I'm trying to say?
I'm just saying. I agree with the Savage, but this the Cowboys mentality. This been their mentality of the past 10 years. That's the reason why they drafted Taco Charlton versus a T.J. Watts, because they like size. That's
Uh-huh.
why
Taco
when Dan Quinn was here,
Taco
you
wasn't a
drafted
big guy.
all of these long safety, played them
Charlton
at
wasn't a big guy.
linebackers.
Taco
What,
Charlton wasn't a big guy.
how
Charlton
big
wasn't a
was
big
No,
guy
Charlotte?
at
no,
all.
but he was
He
tall.
was
He was
slender.
tall. That's what we're talking about.
He's
They like
tall.
tall and long arms.
When you
Yeah.
when Terrence Steele and this year got your quarterback sacked 9 times.
Yeah. Terrence Steele's been
He,
awful.
by himself 9 times.
He's getting quarterbacks killed, man.
In fact, he's
Got to get the ball to
135th out of
Ferguson.
138. He
Mm,
has 7 penalties.
Ah, damn.
As
This
his
motherfucker
pass
love to
blocking
throw.
grade, his pass blocking grade is a 57.
mm. No, he's
Listen,
awful. I don't know.
They
what
throwing the
he's doing.
ball
I
down
think the
there.
plan with
Mike
Guyton
McCarthy's a bitch.
should be cut Steele, move Guyton to right tackle,
Yes.
his natural position.
Yeah.
If that fails, you got to throw a Hail Mary and slide him into right guard. If that
Can we see the Cowboys doing that?
No, that's
No.
where I was gonna go.
No.
Literally where I was
I
gonna go.
I do.
But
I do.
also,
I
too,
see him.
let's be
You think
honest.
so?
How smart is it though to pay your quarterback quarter of $1 billion, but yet we're going to draft a rookie who's only played 13 games in college at two
Yeah.
different colleges,
Yeah.
and then flip him positions?
Yeah.
But that right there goes back to Will McClay and the scouts.
So
Jerry
overrated.
don't know these people. That old man ain't watching no film on nobody. They bringing this to Jerry. Hey, this guy's good. Now Jerry don't know no Jonathan Mingo. This
There
goes
was
back to them. Jerry probably said, "Let's
agreed.
get me." Jerry probably said Tyron is gone. Get me a left tackle. They said okay. They got Tyler Guyton.
Yeah.
So it ain't like they wasn't
Offensive line on
trying.
the board.
It's just the player that they picked.
Yeah. No,
Did they draft him as a right tackle?
No.
No, they drafted him as a left. Yeah, they drafted him as a left tackle. He played right tackle, but they thought that by him playing tackle, he can easily transition to a left tackle.
Come on, man.
That's the thing.
He went to Texas Tech first
Oh
So
Lord,
what you gonna
He
do
went
is
to
steal
Texas
his son
Tech.
contract.
and started 2 games at tight end. Then he
Jesus Christ!
transferred to
And you know
Oklahoma.
what? Okay, before they traded down, they had a chance to pick up Carson, the center from Tampa Bay. He was there when Cowboys
Grant
they could have
Barton.
drafted
Grant
him.
Barton. Yeah, of course.
Bro.
Grant
Yeah.
Barton was on.
And
Grant
then
Barton
later
was
on,
the board. Zach Frazier was on the board.
yeah, Frazier was on the board. And then when you picked up BB, you could have played BB as a tackle. But
This is
BB played
my
all
opinion.
4 positions outside of center.
This is my
BB
opinion.
had to learn. Y'all seen the tape? His mama had to be the quarterback for him to practice to be a center.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
How'd you find that out?
It's
He
on
They
never
had
line.
played
it. They
He
showed
never
it.
played. Cooper
Pay
Beebe.
for him and his mama on the internet. Him and his mama was practicing their backyard.
Cooper Beebe.
Yeah.
Right tackle, left guard, right tackle. He never played center. But where
Never played center, and you want to play. And he did. To me, he did. For him to be a rookie, never played it. He played pretty good.
Yeah.
I
he's
give
been
him a
playing pretty
B,
good at center.
a B minus.
He's been playing pretty good.
But-
At center. I like BB, man.
yo, the
But I still would have played him at guard.
What you
agree.
gonna do is
Him
steal
and
his
Zach
contract.
Zenter.
No, I
Yeah,
agree.
you
I
don't
would
do
play him in
his
his natural
contract,
position, but
But
Hold
just,
up. First of all, hold up. Jay Terrence still not an all pro.
no, he's not an
oh
all.
hell,
He's
what in
not
the
an all-pro.
lingerie league?
What you said,
He's not
OG? What you gonna do with
all-pro.
Terrence contract?
Yeah.
Just
How is it all pro?
what? OG, let me lower my voice. Why when people don't want players to go, we break stuff up like it don't happen all the time. What do teams do with everybody else's contract when they get rid of them?
This secondary sucks, man.
This
John
ain't
Love
nothing
been
new.
beat all over.
This always people trade
telling you.
players
Go
like
pick
OG.
you some
This is not
cornerbacks.
nothing new. Terrence still got your quarterback hit a lot of times this year.
He's been getting quarterbacks killed
He's
this
been
last
getting
season.
murdered. He's been getting quarterbacks murdered since Pee Wee football. How about that?
Mhm.
Games.
So what?
Like-
what you gonna do with Steele? You gonna just?
But you're trying to tell me we can't replace that productivity just by
You
You can
getting
get out of his.
You-
You
you-
can get out of his contract this year.
So what you
can
gonna
get out
do
of
with
Steele's
Steele?
contract.
You gonna eat the money?
You can get out of his
OG,
contract this year.
wait. OG is okay with eating $231 million, but he don't want to eat Terrence Steele money. But you'll eat Dak money though.
So no, you're gonna let Guyton and Steele battle out, and during the offseason, and you.
But for
Word,
that to
man.
happen, we have to draft a left tackle.
we have to draft a left tackle. Exactly.
Exactly.
This is
You
my
can't put Steele
opinion.
at the,
This
you
is
can't
just,
put Steele at the left tackle.
he's worse. Steele
worse.
is
It's not
worse as a
that-
left tackle.
OG, those positions aren't just go over there and play. That's a different stance. That's different everything.
That's the same thing we saying about Guyton, right?
But that's Guyton's true position.
That's the same thing you said about Guyton.
No, I'm not. Right tackle is Guyton's true position.
So you're saying that his right foot is better than his left foot? Okay.
I'm telling you, his true position is right
Kickback
tackle.
stance.
And that's why his left tackle position is not probably panning out because he's probably better on the other side. Look, if he's not better on the other side, boot him too. I'm
Listen.
not for the player. I'm for the team.
Okay, so you good with putting him on the right side
Time out,
so he
real
can
quick.
get 15 to 18 penalties. Lord bless his soul. I'm not trying to talk about his game. If they want to do that, they better bring in here a good offensive line coach.
Right, but
A good one, because our offensive line, it really sucks this year for sure.
Go ahead,
But it's
Savage.
not
Go
all
ahead.
about coaching, though.
Your offensive line and your secondary.
All right,
They got a lot of
Hudson
holes to
Hawk is
fill.
probably the best offensive line coach in history. We tried Eric Williams at left tackle, and he was a
Okay.
bust. We moved Eric Williams to right tackle, and Eric Williams is a Hall of Famer. I don't give a fuck. He's not Canton.
But we talking
Eric
about
Williams is a Hall of
talking
Famer.
about 25,
But Eric
though.
Williams failed at left tackle.
Uh-huh.
So we moved him to right. He's one of Dallas's best tackles of all time. Eric Williams belongs in Canton.
How many years Steele been in the NFL? About 4 or 5 years.
Four, I
right?
think.
I would say about 6. But just real quick,
About 6 years. You're gonna let
real
6
quick,
years experience on the
draft
offensive
wise.
line.
This is
Just
what
go.
Dallas does draft wise.
Come on,
Their
bro. You got
pick's
to think.
coming up.
You got to
If
think.
Dallas's pick is coming up, right?
They've still
They're
been in
like,
the league 4
He's
years,
been in the league
man.
4 years. That's
Okay,
what I thought.
4 years.
right, but this is what they do. Their pick is coming up, and the phones are ringing. They're like, okay, here's 5 guys we like.
Mhm.
Are we okay with moving back as long as we know we get one of these 5?
Yeah.
And then they all say, yeah, of course, Jerry. Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not with Clay? McClay, since he's doing it. You can see the way teams draft. That's how Dallas drafts. Dallas is very eager to move back. And they're like, we can live with one of these.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they did this past draft. They moved back.
Yeah.
And Guyton happened to be the 5 out of the 5 they wanted. Everybody else went.
Don't get beat.
Everybody, that's just my opinion.
Look at that. Oh, good hit. Good hit. Hooker. That's how I used to hit.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
No, yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's how you hit that bottom.
Exactly. That's
I'm
it.
still on fucking
Well, I
right
can
there,
hear
It's
man.
that moonshine.
Yeah, you want some of that moonshine?
Oh, gee. See, we gotta look.
Hey, hey, champ, stop leaving your
Yeah.
live off because Fitz busted your ass.
What?
When?
About 2 weeks ago. No, last weekend. You fell asleep with your live on.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Fitz caught you. Fitz was like, hey, get him, fuck.
What?
What the-
You
What are
remember?
you talking about, man?
Remember Fitz last week? He was like, champ. Champ asleep. Champ
That's pretty good
asleep on,
coverage.
No.
What?
Oh,
I did
Fitz,
not know this.
Fitz, did you catch amnesia?
Nah, brother, I got a bad headache. I don't even talk
Okay,
about.
I'm gonna rewind. I'm gonna go back and rewind that. We was on his live last week, and you fell asleep, and then Fifth was like, "God damn it, champ! Are you fucking asleep? Are you awake or what?"
I was
I
agreeing
gotta
with
watch
Stop
it.
Steven,
doing
man.
that.
Who? I'm showing my age, bro.
I gotta watch
Leave
it. I
out.
don't even know this.
Get
I
in.
ain't gonna lie, OG. I need.
Oh, gee, what the hell you drinking on?
God damn, they got the first down.
Yes,
Look,
we want. Oh, gee, we want Dallas to
Fifth
lose.
quarter is
We
acting
want.
like he.
No,
fifth quarter-
OG, we want
I'm
Dallas
gonna
to
have
We
lose.
want
Let's
Dallas.
move on.
We don't want them
Dallas
to win. We want them to lose.
Yo,
Let's move
yo,
on. Let's move
Okay.
on. So yeah, what you the elephant in the room is what you're gonna do with Terrence Steele and
You're gonna
Guyton.
fuck
You
him.
get rid of Terrence Steele. That's what you do.
Get rid of Steele.
Slide
Listen.
guy,
No, you
Guyton
don't.
to left
You
tackle.
just can't let Terry.
Slide
You
Guyton
ain't gonna
Yes,
let
you do. You get rid of Terrence Steele.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Real quick,
Come on,
there was
bro.
a
Come on,
scout
Zach.
out there.
Come on, get a pick.
Real quick, there was a scout out
My
there
secondary
talking to
sucks.
Tyler
Come on,
Guyton,
Bland.
and the scout goes,
God
"You're
damn.
6'8", you're 330, your
Fucking
arms go
Bland.
down to your ankles. Why'd you only start 13 games at 2 different colleges?" And his answer was, "I was immature."
I speak for when
And
I
listen-
talk about Terrence Steele. I'm
He's been
only
awful.
speaking. You got a quarterback who's here for 4 years and he's getting 231 million guaranteed. You got to protect this dude. You got to get this dude some weapons, bro. We can't let how we feel about the quarterback get in front of that. He still needs comparable players on his team as far as who he passed the ball to, who he handed the ball off to, who's protected him in the passing game. Now that you got the investment in Dak, you're not going to go buy a 69 Chevelle and not put a 454 in it.
Okay, but don't we think protection at this point, if we're rebuilding, protection is more important than weapon at this point?
I'm okay with that.
I'm with you on that one, to be honest.
I said I was okay with that.
I
That's
can
fine
get,
with me.
yo, I can find you a day 3 wide receiver. Dude, but what pisses me off with Dallas, and listen, I'm a trench guy because in my world and years ago, you build from the inside out. You build your O-line, you build your D-line. Because you're building your O-line, D-line makes every other position a lot easier on them. And fine.
I'm okay. I promise you, I'm okay. Listen, if they go build another great man, I'm okay with it, bro.
And
I'm serious because
I'm okay with it. But listen, the first 3 picks, I got to go O-line, defensive tackle, and a run back.
I'm okay with that.
Well,
like me, when we talk, when they talk about the other teams, we like, okay, name a wide receiver on that team. You can't. Why? Because their quarterback makes them look bad. You can't
Their
name them.
quarterback
I
elevates.
agree with you.
We don't have that.
Dak
can't
Prescott,
name
Dak Prescott needs 3 first-round wide receivers at wide receiver.
He
If you
he
say
do.
that- No, he does. He does.
He needs a lot. He needs a lot. And when you invest $231 million, you're gonna have to make it look like that. They tried this crap. They talking about some wide receiver by committee. Halfway through the season, we gave him a first round for Amari Cooper because Prescott needs that type of talent, and not just any old type of talent. He needs talent that can catch when everything is coming your way.
Yeah.
He needs talent that can catch the most.
I will say,
Ever, and if he don't, it's not going to be good. And that's why I'm saying, if you don't get this quarterback what he needs, it's going to be 4 years of this man making probably $500 million with this team and not bringing in one championship. And
Did
that's
the
why I'm
Redskins
saying,
go
and
for two?
that's why I be saying, get him weapons and get him this and that. Because if you don't, Dak Denard, no telling what he's making with the mattress, the Adidas, his first contract, now this contract. And and look, I love seeing these young black men make their money. But as far as on this field, being a Dallas Cowboy fan, him not bringing us a title, that's my problem.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna invest in him like that, you got to give him what he needs.
Agreed.
If you don't,
and I agree with you. But also, the board is the board. It's like your fantasy.
Yeah.
When you're doing a fantasy draft and you have all these guys you want, and bang, they get taken out in front of you. It's not like food shopping and just grabbing someone off a shelf. You also got to do with what the board leaves you in front of us.
Mhm.
Here we took Kelvin Joseph. We needed a safety. 3 teams traded in front of us.
Yeah.
To draft a safety that year.
Yeah.
We should have drafted Calvin Joseph. And we
is that boss man?
They trying to
That's
we should have drafted Creed Humphrey.
Ferguson out the game. You punk. Ferguson your ass out the bench. Your ass on the bench. Ferguson, your ass
Why
on
you gotta
the
be
bench.
a punk, man?
Passes all game.
OG, let me ask you a question. Would you rather go to a strip bar with hot
Your
girls
ass
or
outta
go to
here.
a strip bar with ugly
Your ass
girls?
on the bench.
OG,
Oh my God. What's that
OG,
question?
OG, would you rather go to a strip bar with pretty girls or ugly girls?
Punk ass Ferguson.
OG,
He been messing up all game.
Savage, let me ask you
Don't worry
something,
about it,
Savage.
man.
shoot.
What is it common for teams
We
to
talking about
always
foot- we talking
go
about the
BPA, or do they sometimes like, nah, forget that?
It's very common for teams to go BPA because when you draft for need,
Right.
you have a tendency to get burnt. Perfect example. Let's just say hypothetically, this draft coming up, the 7th rated defensive tackle is on the board. We're picking round 1, late in round 1, hypothetically. The 6th rated defensive tackle or the 6th rated offensive tackle is on the board. But now the 1st rated safety or the 1st rated linebacker or the 1st rated tight end is on the board. That's why
I'll get that tight end.
You tend to get burnt when you go for needs. But you do also gotta go. You gotta do it's like a combination of both. But Dallas makes their needs so evident.
Yeah.
We went into this draft with no left tackle. Every 31 fucking other teams in the league knew we were drafting an offensive tackle in the first round. So they don't have to move up. They don't have to do this because they know we're drafting a tackle. If next year everyone knows Dallas is going to be going running backs.
Exactly.
You're going to see next year round 2. But listen, there's so many running backs next year. You're going to see teams jumping in front of us to try to grab an edge in like the later. You're going to see that.
We did the same thing. Jerry was on the radio bragging about cornerback, and people were like, "Oh, you ain't getting CJ Horn up past 10. We know what you want. We forget them." Everybody already knew.
Yeah, everyone knew.
That's why when we got Michael, they tried. We was gonna get him. No, you wasn't. All you was talking about was cornerback. That's all y'all was talking about.
Yeah.
And teams in front of us to get them cornerback because we always let it be known what we need.
You know what? It's like the Cowboys playing pity pad and everybody else playing poker.
And he got the blanket.
We're playing checkers and they're playing chess. I can't believe we're going to score, bro.
Man, what's with the blanket, man? Come on, man.
Watching it's the only one available, so I couldn't find nothing else.
I got you. I got
Hey, I
you.
was saying, look at me. I mean, you got a
Camera
pillow.
off of that one.
I
Oh
can't
my
believe we're
God.
gonna score.
I can't
Yo,
believe
man, this is
OG.
hilarious.
Can't
This
believe
team is
OG.
funny.
OG. Wait a minute. OG. Do you not understand if Terrence Steele is your starting tackle and Trey Lance is your starting quarterback, he gonna get Trey Lance killed?
He's gonna get
I
Trey Lance
told you
killed.
about that, son of a bitch. I'm putting Ferguson on the bench.
He does. He's not even listening. Man,
I'm done
the
with
bubble.
his ass. Yeah, he's
You
done.
done? You done with
Trying to do the
Ferguson? OG?
bubble.
I'm done with Ferguson, bro. He done had the most feelings out of everybody. Everybody. Some shit's going on between him and Dak. It's every time he gets down there and start fucking up. Ferguson, I won't see you no more during the game. Point blank, your punk ass is on the bench. I'm sorry, I ain't doing it no
Dog,
more.
we're 7-9, man. We're not gonna. Even if we win, we're not doing nothing with this.
And we don't need to win. Why are you
Yeah.
upset? We don't
Yeah,
need to
man.
win.
Like we're
We need to
7-9.
go 7-10.
Yo, if we
I
win
just
this
want
game,
to see a
I'm
good
gonna
game.
vomit,
I just
bro.
want to see a
We
good
win.
game.
I'm gonna
Dog,
puke.
You know
this
what,
is
y'all?
a meaningless game, man. If there's anything like that, you know what I
It's
mean?
it's the difference of like 6 to 7 draft picks in the first round.
Well, no, right.
And
Well,
the second and the third.
Y'all really have disappointed me because 3-14.
I wanted
really
3-14 bad,
I
man.
said 7 and 10. I said 7 and 10.
Yo, dude,
Y'all
it's so funny because Fifth, man, you
had-
convinced me with that 3-14 so
had
hard.
a we had a chance to be. We could have picked that either one of them boys out of Colorado. We could have picked. We could have picked the Dua Carter. We could have been in the ballpark of any of these guys if y'all didn't want cultural wins. That
Thank
meant
you.
nothing.
Thank
That
you.
meant nothing. It meant all them games we done won meant nothing now.
And then I get bad mouths for saying that. But I'm a draft guy. We
See,
get bad.
it meant nothing.
Now,
It meant nothing.
now uncensored, what you be saying? Well, we picking as in no man's land.
Yeah.
Yo, I say it like it is, even when I lie. Could you picture Abdul Carter and Michael Parsons on the outside?
Oh my God.
That would been nice. That would been nice.
Overshawn was healthy too. All three of them good at the same
Man.
time.
Oh yeah. And then, but now I heard some people talking about we need to win. It's for the culture.
Man,
Fuck
please.
the culture.
Man, please. The culture's fucked as it
First and goal.
That's pass interference.
is. Pass interference, yeah.
Culture wins are for losers.
Thank you.
If it's for
Yep.
losers.
This culture's fucked as it is. With or
That's
without.
touchdown right there. He reminds me so much of Moose Johnston, man.
Oh yeah.
He does.
He reminds me of him so much.
Yeah.
They should have used him a lot more this season, but
Yeah.
it's what
You
it
know
is.
what? That's what I said. I said they should have used him for short yardage instead of Zeke.
Oh yeah.
They could have used him a lot in ISO and I formation. They could have used him a lot this season, but
yeah, they just did.
I don't know how y'all feel about this, but I'm gonna ask y'all anyway. Do y'all think CD better in slot?
I think so.
Yeah.
I you know what?
I do.
That's a good question. I'm glad you brought that
I
up
do.
because I think he's kind of made a name for him on the outside. I think he's done a lot better on the outside this season. I don't think he's had a choice but to be outside.
Yes.
Right.
But I think he can play. Now that I've seen him play and be successful at it, I think he can play. Do I think he's a better slot? Of course, that's his bread and butter. But I think he's proven himself to be somewhat of an outside receiver. I just think he just needs some help, man. He can't do it. They need to stop lining him back and running back and all that shit. So that's got to
You
change.
can say that again.
No, seeing him line up in the backfield is dumb.
You can definitely say that again.
Yeah.
I'm tired of him playing running back.
It makes me sick seeing him line up in the fucking backfield, man.
He's not.
They gonna get him hurt.
They're trying to treat him like he's Debo, but Debo's even bigger.
Very slender build. He's not like Debo.
Yeah,
Samuel.
he's leaner than
It's not.
So, I mean, but I don't know, man. No, I personally, yeah, I think he's better in the slot, but I mean, he made, like 80 said, he made a name for himself on the outside. We just need a fucking number 2 other than fucking Brandon Cooks, man.
Now Brandon Cooks is a slot receiver. They're forcing him to play outside. He's built like a Cole Beasley style
I was happy.
slot receiver.
Trey Lance gave him their first touchdown. Good shit. Coming on back with a motherfucking contract.
OG, would you rather
Uh,
go to Would you rather go to a strip club with ugly women or pretty
Man,
women?
don't matter. You gonna have to fucking trade back. You got to
Uh,
trade back and fix your secondary, your linebacker spot, man. I'm sorry.
Just
we
not
don't know if
answer the
that's. We don't
question.
know
You
if it's
got
going
to
to happen
trade
that
back and
way.
build
Don't
your
even bother
defense,
Savage,
man.
man.
You got to build
We,
your defense, man. Go get you some linebackers in there and go get you some goddamn corners, man. Get you another safety.
oh,
Dog.
gee, every other team is drafting too. Did you think
Yeah.
about
You
that?
got to just trade back, man. Your defense is out here getting beat up by Mariota.
I know,
You
but
know,
I get what you're saying, but we
fuck
got to
that
be
shit.
realistic.
No,
We have to be
I'm being
realistic about the
realistic.
draft.
No, you got to be realistic. I'm being
No,
Man,
I'm not.
realistic.
man, dog,
You
calm
got to
down,
be
man.
Oh, wait a
realistic.
minute. OG.
I'm not.
Yeah.
We only got 9 picks. We can't
That's what
fix
I'm trying
everybody
to
on the
say.
same
Trade
Eight,
back,
same
try to
unit.
eight,
pick up
Yeah.
2
eight.
more. Trade back and try to pick up 2 more picks.
You're talking with
Hey,
him.
but
Trade the fuck back. Bill,
OG, can you
if you
hear
can
me?
get no, I can't hear
OG,
you.
can you
You
hear me?
got to, hey, you got to lean
OG,
up.
can you hear me?
Are you?
Can you hear me, OG?
No.
Yes, you can. You can hear
You
me.
have to
That's
sit
You
up.
hear me.
You
You
have to
hear me,
this
OG.
show that
You hear
people
me.
sit up and talk. We not lazy.
You hear,
We
you hear me. You hear me,
we
OG. You hear me.
look. You got to sit up and talk to me.
man,
Sit up and
No,
talk
I
to
was
me.
laying down talking to you.
No, sit up. You gonna sit up and talk to me, man.
man,
OG. OG,
Shit.
can you hear me?
You go get
Can you
up,
hear me, OG?
get up. I don't care if you
The
had a long
problem
work
is,
week. I don't
the
give a damn
problem
if you
is,
had a long work week. I had a long work week too. Hell, I drive truck. Hell, I back up in docks, bunk docks. I unhook trailers.
you
I
just
do, I
mad
do,
because
I do landing gear. I do
Trey
all
Lance
kind
is
of
not
shit.
gonna be
You
starting.
sit up and talk to me. You
man.
sit up and
You
talk to
mad
me.
because Trey Lance not gonna be starting, man. And oh yeah, still
I'm
is
not.
gone.
I'm not.
Still is gone.
You want to put your money where your mouth is.
Still is
Man,
gone.
we own the
Put your money
Cowboys,
where your
man.
mouth is.
Oh, let me tell you why still gone. You know
Oh, we
how
got it,
much
man.
his
Yo, down. Good shit.
you know how much his salary cap is?
How much?
Is it 20 million?
Steven, you ask Steven about that. He gonna take care of that. That's the piggy bank man.
No, that's
Man,
Cowboy.
The piggy
man,
bank man.
That's
Cowboy, yeah, he
Cowboy.
monitoring the money.
man. We're treating this game like we're going to fucking playoffs or some shit.
Man, I'm
What's the
not.
difference
Man,
Look
between
at
like
it. Go,
8
boy. Go,
spots?
go, go. I'm going for the Commanders. They need to score a touchdown.
Shit, yeah.
this game is fucking.
Well, yeah, I mean, win or lose. I mean,
No, we need to lose.
No, man. We need a better
even if
draft
they
pick, man. The
lose, I mean,
Wait a
season's
that's
minute.
cool. I mean,
OG, if the
I
Cowboys
understand what
win,
you're
I
saying.
blame you.
I understand what you're saying. Y'all want to pick in the 10th. That's cool. I understand that. I respect it. If we lose, we lose. You know, hey, we win, we win. But I'm saying you're gonna have to kind of draft back to pick up 2 more picks from something because we have to start building our secondary and get the linebacker.
But if you
Okay,
want
what
to
about the defensive line?
Oh
What about the defensive
wow,
line?
that too.
You
Oh,
stole the
Man,
defensive line first.
you want
decline the penalty.
25 picks in one draft, man.
yeah,
Not
We
man.
have
gonna
That's
we
not
have
happen,
gonna
8
man.
happen.
Man, I'll
draft
take
picks.
all 25.
We have
Man,
8
shit.
Hey,
picks.
Flip, I'll take all 25.
Man,
See
shit.
if we can.
And 19 of them gonna be trash.
Man,
No, and 19 are gonna be tight ends.
man.
Oh Lord.
Fuck.
Oh
Now
Lord.
y'all still stuck on this tight end thing. Y'all you didn't say what you're gonna do with Schoolmaker Ferguson and the other guys. I mean, they gotta battle that out still too.
What do you? Ain't nobody got a
Schoolmaker,
battle
Who's the other
nothing now.
Schoolmaker
Cowboys
gotta wait on Ferguson. You telling me
We
Schoolmaker got
literally
to wait on Ferguson? Now you want to
we
draft
no.
another tight end to bring another tight end in here to complete with Schoolmaker and Ferguson. But
We
Schoolmaker can't
literally
even get on the field.
just had Dalton Schultz, Jake
Oh, we
Ferguson,
punting
and
the
what's the
ball.
other
Good
one name we
shit.
let go? Ishan,
Uh-huh.
what's the other one name we let go? It was Dalton Schultz, Garrett
Jarwin?
Ferguson, and
Almost got
what
that.
was his
Jarwin?
name?
Jarwin?
No,
Uh,
Hendershot.
Hendershot. Yes. Yeah.
We had Dalton Schultz, Ferguson, and
Yeah, we
Hendershot
traded him to the
together.
Chiefs.
So now,
Right.
all of a sudden we can't see OG. You using the same narrative that
No
people
more
use
tight
when they
ends,
want to
man.
get rid of Dak. Why not
No
OG?
more. Hey, now I wouldn't be objected to getting a running back in the first round or a linebacker.
Why
And
OG?
then
Tell me
that'll
why
be
no.
nice.
Tell me why no tight ends.
Or you can go receiver in the third or the fourth.
Tell me why no tight ends.
Because
We
you
don't have
gotta
a
figure
fourth.
you gotta
We
figure
don't have a
out you got
fourth.
Ferguson, you got Schoolmaker. Schoolmaker can't even get on the
OG,
field. And then the
OG, they
penalties
not
that Ferguson got.
OG.
When is
They
Schoolmaker
not
gonna play?
They not figuring out Schoonmaker. He's not going to be no number one. No, he is who he is, bro.
Schoolmaker's going to be 27 next year already.
Plus, anyway,
see,
Schoonmaker got alligator hands, man. Fucking
when when are you going to give Dak Prescott some more weapons?
Dak won't be here long.
What?
He'll be here longer than Trey Lance.
dog.
Hey, hey.
4 years. What are you talking about, man?
OG.
4 more years. Dak is going to be here for 4 more years, supposedly, if he can stay healthy.
Dog, his contract is signed for 4 years. What do you mean?
Exactly.
But
his contract is for 4 years.
But can Dak Prescott stay healthy?
It don't matter. His contract
That's
is here
not
for
the
4
conversation.
So
He
he's going to have to play the backup role.
What?
Yeah, Dak Prescott can't scramble. He can't do shit.
Backup to who, OG?
Oh, Rico, break a big one, Rico.
Wait, you're
shit,
telling me
Rico.
Wait.
People are saying we need
Wait, hold up. Wait, OG.
Big run, Rico.
OG, who is Dak gonna play backup to?
Hey,
Dan Quinn is laughing right now.
Dak gonna be Trey Lance backup?
Could be.
At 240.
Oh, stop, man. Stop.
At 240 million.
If Dak Prescott gets hurt again, who are you gonna turn to?
Oh fuck, I got it.
You just say he got to be Trey Lance backup. What?
Well, he could coach from the sideline. Yeah,
Man,
$230 million.
In the booth. Dak Prescott. Oh,
so you finna pay him $240 million to coach on the side.
damn it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Shit.
3rd and 1.
Oh,
Fuck.
Yo,
I can't, man. I can't do this. I'm
$240
gonna let y'all have this.
80.
Yeah.
Man, 80, did you steal a bottle of that moonshine off Claude and Ray truck, man?
Man.
Man.
Did you steal a bottle of that moonshine off Claude and Ray car?
Look at Savage. Yeah, look at Savage.
Yo,
Yo, man, this is a first for me, man. We're
You got
backup to Trey Lance, $230 million.
$240 million on the bench.
Yo,
Y'all watching the game?
Put the hat on and everything, man.
Damn, I gotta get off here, man. Y'all crazy, man. I can't take this no more.
OG. A $230 million backup?
holy crap.
No, he won't be the starter.
Oh my god, man.
Fifth trying to talk shit. Oh, so he gonna be your starter? Yeah, he gonna be your starter. He definitely gonna be your starter.
You made Savage put the hat on, man.
What you gonna do about what you gonna do when you get hurt again?
I don't want to talk about him getting hurt. I hope he don't get hurt.
Oh man,
how many years?
Yo, man.
How many years have Dak been here?
Oh my god.
A decade.
20.
92 years. 90 year, right?
Look at Savage, man.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm weak right now, man.
Hey, Fit.
This said a $250 million quarterback. Back up.
Hey, y'all is tripping.
Yo, man, we're gonna pay $240 million to get back up, man.
So okay, so you good? Oh, you good with Dak then, right?
Man,
I don't have a choice.
Go this again, man.
I don't have a choice.
So you gave him $250 million to completely keep getting hurt over and over and over.
I hope he don't get hurt.
What is your point?
Our point
My
is,
point is-
What is your point, Fifth?
My point is he signed OG and you got to help him.
Fitz said a $250 million
wide
back
receiver, right? You get him another wide receiver, right?
Oh,
and
man.
a tight
This
end.
offensive line, right?
Y'all off.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So what if he gets hurt again? And only
We don't want that.
Can Dak Prescott outplay his contract?
We can't think that way.
Oh, we got it again. Oh, good shit.
It's a flag. Roughing the passer.
I can't draft based on if my quarterback gets hurt. I got to draft with the intent that he's gonna play.
Yeah, exactly. You can't think like that.
God damn, we got face man.
I got a
Fitz,
draft with the intent that he's gonna play.
My stomach hurt, man, from laughing so
Now,
hard, man.
draft
This
to
is
his
fucking
ability, yeah,
hilarious.
I would. But I'm with you though. Oh, gee, you want to attack that? You want to? I'm about to get an
Oh, wait a
offensive
minute. A
line.
face mask is grabbing the front of the head.
It was a face mask, I think. Yeah.
He didn't even put his hand inside the face and inside the
Yeah.
grabbing the top of his helmet, a face mask.
that damn Fitz set up $240 million backup.
I know. I was about to say the same thing
Fitz
too,
still
man.
stuck
I
on
was
that.
like, yo, man.
Still stuck
Oh, that
on
was so.
on that contract. I'm getting right.
Oh, that was so
This thing,
funny.
though, I was gonna say the same thing. Where we're gonna pay someone $240 million to ride the bench.
Man, I'm in the wrong business if that's the case.
Shit.
Shit, I need to go try out my old ass.
Hey, Savage, why you put your hat on, man?
Shit.
Savage probably on mute.
Why you put your hat on, man?
All right, so we ride with Dak next year. What do we still have?
I'm speechless.
we
run
with Dak
$1
next
billion
year.
backup.
Next year, do you have? Are you? But okay. So
whatever.
So let me ask you this question.
Okay.
So, are you okay with Dak Prescott throwing the football?
No, man, but we can't do nothing about it, man.
Yeah, you can. Yes, you fucking can. Don't give me
We're
that
gonna have
sad
to be.
story shit. You can't do nothing about it.
Okay,
Don't give me that sad story shit.
We're gonna have to be.
I'm
Go out there and
okay.
figure out a way to win.
I'm okay with Dak throwing the football when necessary.
Oh shit!
I'd rather run the ball. I'd rather
defense.
run the ball. I'd rather run the ball. But there are times where Dak have made good plays, and I feel like if you keep a defense honest and you get true playmakers that you can trust.
Are you still stuck on Dak Prescott still?
You're the one who just
asked.
You just
You
asked.
still stuck on Dak Prescott after 9 years?
Oh, gee, he signed.
9 years. You not so next year you want to come around and say, "God damn, I'm tired of Dak Prescott." I can hear your mouth now. I don't want to see Dak Prescott get on the field.
It's not up to us.
I know it's not up to us. But what I'm saying is, you saw his play all the way up into Atlanta. It was horrible.
Yeah,
this is me horrible. This is me
we won. How many games we won? We won. How many games did Prescott win before he got hurt?
See, you're acting like you're saying that Dak's a great
Oh, gee, you forgot what channel you on. You know how many times I have talked. But I'm not going to sit here and say I don't want to give him.
I know everybody loved Dak Prescott, but I'm sorry. When it comes to running outside the pocket, escaping the pressure, that shit is over with. You got to be able to have nimble feet. Wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute.
Let him talk.
I just caught you in a lie. You clowning. Don't try to clown OG. A couple of years ago,
what is this about?
When I first got on this stream, you told me that football is a young man's game. You told me that football is a young man's game. You want to continue to drive down the road this old ass Chevy that keep breaking down in the middle of the road when you can upgrade to something new. You said it's a young man's game. Did you not?
I didn't make the contract.
No,
I didn't make.
How can we? It or not? No,
we didn't make the contract.
Eddie, I'm talking to him, bro, not you.
Okay, man.
Yeah,
we didn't make the contract, bro.
Bro, I'm not talking to you, bro, with your pink blanket. Purple rain.
It looks purple.
Purple rain. Did you not say?
Purple rain and pink.
Hey, Fifth, did you not say that this is a young man's game last year?
I still say it.
Did you? Yes or no?
I still say it.
Yes or no?
I still say it.
Okay. All right, then. So you said that Dak Prescott, we cannot continue to go forward with this play because it's a young man's game and he's not fast, he's not elusive anymore. We can't do anything with him because of his speed, and we can't run different formations. That's what we were discussing last time. You said it's a young man's game and you tied Dak Prescott. And now you jumping on his bandwagon and saying, we got a contract now, so we got to play him. So so make your mind up, bro. Make your mind up.
Preaching to the choir here, man.
Go
None of us
with
have
Dak
ever said
Prescott
that
to
we're
continue
okay with
to
that.
see the mediocre bullshit you've been seeing for the last 9 years, or you want to move forward. Make your mind up, Fifth. Young man's game or old man's game? Which one you want? Make your mind up.
Can I answer this? Can I take it over?
He's talking to Fifth.
You need to lean up. You need to lean up and talk to me.
He talking to Fear.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because we
Okay,
can't say nothing.
I'm
Apparently.
sorry.
OG.
Come on.
OG.
Oh, good defense. Drop. God damn it, you bitch. Damn it, come on.
Come on, watch the score touchdown. The shut up, OG.
Yo, man, this is the most entertaining live I've been on. 240
We
minutes.
need all the watching to win. Come on, Quinn, you punk ass.
Yo, man, this is the first for me, man. We're gonna pay someone
OG.
240 million.
Only problem is what you're saying. It's not going to work because you forgot who's the GM owner.
Damn, he caught that.
Yo, OG, you there, man?
No,
OG.
Joe, OG.
Dude, my stomach's hurting from laughing. This is hilarious to me. This is so funny.
I don't. OG said no. I caught you in a lie 2 years ago. OG,
What
let me
lie,
tell you,
man?
He said 5 years ago.
We just debating, baby. We're having fun in debating.
OG, look.
I love
OG.
everybody here.
But there's no
I don't
debate.
take offense to what nobody say. I would do. We just having fun. We debating. I like it, baby. So let's keep it rolling.
OG, this
Yeah.
OG. Oh,
Yeah.
you literally just told 80, another grown man, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to him. If we debate why he couldn't get we all have the same point.
No. I'm debating with you because I'm questioning your thought process. You want to move Guyton over to the left side. I'm to the right side, and now Guyton he is on the bench right now. I think Guyton's on the bench, so you're not looking forward to the Guyton and still fucking fight off. I mean, who's gonna win that position? And now Guyton has 11 to 12, 15, 16 penalties this year, but you want to move him on the right side. But then you're not saying that he's not going to be any good on the right side. He can get 20, 25 penalties next year if we don't have a coach to come in here and that can coach his footwork.
But that's his natural position.
But then I'm questioning your thought process. And then what are you saying? Because you're questioning here. Now I'm questioning what you said 2 years ago, young man's game. Now you want to come back and say Dak Prescott is a starter. And then come on, you got to make your mind up. You want to go with a young man or you want to go with an old man? Make your mind up.
I'm not saying he's the starter. The Cowboys said he's the starter. I'm not saying he's a starter.
But then you try to say, he's a $250 million. Can't put him on the bench.
He got paid.
So you're gonna continue to play 250? Are you gonna keep dropping down in the draft? Is that what y'all hoping on the draft picks?
I don't.
Is that what y'all hoping on? Because we have not got this draft pick shit ready yet at all, fellas.
You're asking us questions things that we're not in charge of.
Damn it! Come on, we got to fix our secondary, man.
Hilarious.
Our secondary, man.
Yo, he's all over.
If Dak is my starting quarterback,
all over the place.
Dude, this conversation is so funny. What?
Fix your secondary.
What the fuck
is this? Fix your
linebacker
core and fix your defensive line.
What are we debating here? We're literally saying the same thing to fighting.
If Dak is my quarterback,
come up.
I don't even have to. I don't even have to
shit.
Discuss my position on Dak. But if Dak is the quarterback, I want him to have every available possible weapon he can have.
Damn,
he's the starting quarterback. It's not Trey Lance. Trey Lance probably against real starters would look like Dookie. We don't know what Trey Lance will look like, but Dak is the starting quarterback. You give that guy what he needs. Like I said, I don't have to speak on my position on this quarterback. Everybody already knows my position.
I don't even sign.
I didn't win it with plenty of content. Sports, everybody, man. Everybody knows how I feel about that.
Nah, man.
I'll take Will Greer over Trey Lance. So I get Will Greer for about $1 million.
Sam Darnold is in the playoffs.
Yeah, they're 14-2,
and they're putting McCarthy up for trade. This team's inquiring about McCarthy.
I ain't gonna lie, Uncensored. I'm with you at this point. You got to get rid of that.
I'm with you, Uncensored, man.
Because when you ain't got your stars in there, it look like you don't know how to coach other guys up. Yeah. So, but yeah, when it comes to Prescott, he's just started 230 big time investment. Get the guy what he need, man. If we go in the trenches first and fix them first, that's fine. That's fine. He's gonna need it. He's not a mobile quarterback, so he need protection. He's not mobile. He's not really a good passer, but he's the starter for the next 4 years. God forbid any season, any career injury type things. God forbid. I don't want that to happen to him.
Of course
but
not.
He's here. You have to do what you got to do for Dak, not Trey Lance.
No.
Trey Lance is a bench
I'm
warmer.
sorry. Dak, you out of here. You done.
He can't be.
So wait a minute. Did they move on?
What you
Who
say,
moved on from Russell Wilson? Who moved on from Russell Wilson?
He can't be out of here. He's
We
under
can't-
contract.
Who moved
can't do
on
nothing
from?
about that.
Who moved on from? I don't care. You move on. You cut him. Giver ate it.
And you take a hit. You take a hit.
Now Atlanta's going to cut it. They're going to cut Kirk Cousins. So these guys are figuring out, man. We need to get younger. We're moving on, man. We younger. We need to get younger. We need to move on. I'm sorry.
Well, there's contracts in the way of that.
Look at this shit.
Oh, gee. If the Cowboys cut Dak and ate that money, we'd be having a different conversation.
Damn.
Why is he so upset at the end of the season?
I know he's so
Why is he
emotional.
upset about this game?
I don't even give. And that too, we're gonna win this game. It doesn't even. This game is stupid to me.
We
Man.
can't win. We can't.
Oh, god damn.
But I'm
Oh
telling
my
you.
god. Let him go. Let him go. Fuck.
Oh god, man, this is the most.
They ran right up the fucking
I
middle.
can't believe you have a conversation.
Yo,
Dak
man, I'm
Prescott
like literally
coming in next
dying
season.
laughing. We're
As
gonna
you
pay
started.
someone. This is the first time I've heard we're gonna pay someone $240 million to ride the backup role.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah,
He said, he said, Dak, you're done. You got to be a backup.
that's so
What?
funny. Dude. That's so funny. Oh my god, I can't.
He said, well, put on a headset then. A $231 million quarterback coach.
No, hold the
can't, man.
iPad.
This is
Hold the
hilarious.
iPad. Hold the iPad.
Holding the iPad. $231 million hold the iPad. This
Man,
team is terrible. Yo, y'all know something?
hilarious.
I haven't watched the game. I haven't watched the game since like the first 3 snaps. I don't even know what's going on.
I'm watching it like passively. That's it. It's not like I don't even care.
Y'all think the Jets would trade for Dak? He has a no trade clause. Only thing the Cowboys can do is send him on the bench and make him mad for him to want to be traded.
No trade clause means absolutely nothing.
Yeah, we can't do that.
Right, exactly.
We can't do nothing about it.
If you can sit him on the bench and he can request it, there's always ways out of it though.
Sure.
There's always ways out of it, but they don't care. Jerry ain't losing no money with Dak. He's not losing no money.
If anything, he's gaining money with Dak.
Y'all, listen, if fans didn't learn after stinking it up in Green Bay in a preseason game that sold almost 100,000 tickets, then I don't know what to tell you.
Exactly. What are you going to say? There's nothing you can say that we don't already.
Will Prescott accept the trade if he benched? Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. If he gets benched, he's going to make a
his pride is too prideful, but he
He'll
knows he's not
accept
benched.
the trade
The man
if
just
somebody offers him money.
His ego's too big for that.
Back-to-back weeks outplayed by backup quarterback. This team is horrible. They're
bad.
horrible. We're going to be like that for a while. Listen, y'all, these past that year after COVID and the year after that, those are our peak years.
People to think about. 2 teams that are picking, like in the top 6, blew us out by about 40 points. Atlanta and New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
They're picking like in the top 6, 7, and they blew us out.
Y'all remember when quarterback was scared to throw the Trayvon Diggs side? Man, how much time passed?
Oh, yeah.
Well, the thing is that they weren't necessarily scared because you double move them, but now it's even worse. Like at least then he would get picks and he would be able to jump routes and stuff.
Now they're definitely not scared because with this cover 3 defense, this prevent defense they've been in, that Al Harris has been running this safe.
Yes. Fuck. Yes. Yes.
What happened?
What's wrong with you, man?
What happened to you, man?
No, good. A good thing just happened.
What happened, man? We lose?
Good thing. No.
This is the most hilarious.
We must have scored.
What happened?
I'm happy.
I had 6 seconds left in the game, and I don't even know what you're getting.
Touchdown.
Redskins. Right, man. I'm a big draft guy.
I knew that.
I don't know.
I knew that they scored the moment that you like fucking.
If tomorrow we were all in a fantasy draft tomorrow, we all got to be 1, 2, 3, 4.
LeBron Blaine is a fucking bum.
10, 11, 12.
Wait.
Nah, he's just misguided.
Who a bum?
LeBron Blaine is a fucking bum.
Nah, he's just misguided.
Oh my God.
Damn, how you get beat in a
good
corner?
thing just happened. Woo!
Oh fuck, this is so
Deron
funny.
So do we
fucking
lose the
Bland.
game?
He been
Yeah,
getting
we
Yeah.
lost.
Yeah, we
Right,
lost.
right in
Yeah.
all the fans' ass. Right in
Deron
their
fucking
ass.
Bland is
Right
a
in their
fucking
ass. No
bomb.
move. All these
He's a
blowjob
fucking
Dallas
quarterback.
content creators. Right in their ass with no lube.
All up in
Deron
there.
fucking
Right up in
Bland.
their
Fuck
ass.
you. I told you Deron Bland was a fucking bomb.
OG,
But now they'll
it's not.
flip it.
It's
Now
OG.
they'll
It's
flip it.
Fifth
Right now
quarter,
they're
shut
flipping
up.
their tweets.
Stop
They're flipping
talking
their
shit
tweets
because
right now.
you
Wait a
said
minute.
Deron Bland last week was the shit. Now y'all here getting this ass
He didn't-
cooked like he
he
did against
Why are you getting disrespectful?
he
man?
got cooked
Oh.
against the Bengals.
Why are you getting
Case cooked his
disrespectful?
ass. Deron Bland is a slot corner. Keep your ass on the inside. Go drop you a cornerback, a two, and you fucking get you a linebacker. The linebacker came up, missed that tackle on Mariota, and he ran up for 33 yards. You
OG,
got to hold these guys accountable,
Stop
man.
getting
That's bullshit.
disrespectful. You're telling-
OG.
Take
Deron
your fucking defense in the draft. Fix your
OG.
fucking defense.
OG.
you done?
Deron Bland broke the pick six record.
Man, that was bullshit. That was under that defense. This is a different defense.
Exactly. You said exactly right. It was under.
God damn.
Now
Deron
look what
Bland's
he doing
been
under Al
getting beat
Harris
all
defense.
fucking games. He's a punk.
Bro, it's OG. It's Al Harris, man. It's Al Harris.
All fucking games. Trey
I
Lance
think,
played good. He deserved to come back and play.
I
That
think
defense, I'm telling you, fix our defense. That defense.
Man,
Go ahead,
no,
Andy.
man.
no,
No,
go ahead, Andy,
I was
man.
gonna say I think that Al Harris his true colors are starting to come out. When we had Dan Quinn was pretty much it was through him, the secondary, the coverage, all that, because he's a defensive guy. And Al Harris was just kind of behind the scenes. Now
Mhm.
it seems like with Zimmer, he
He's
has a
getting
little bit
exposed.
more. He has a little he's getting exposed. He has a little bit more authority or whatnot. So it's like his method is weaker than we thought.
Mm-hmm.
His
I'm gonna
approach,
tell
his
you what it
approach,
was.
because
tell you
they've
what it
been
was.
they've been in cover three. They've been in cover three pretty much the whole second half. They've been in cover three,
Hmm.
and it's had so many holes in it. But go ahead,
Yeah.
man. My bad.
I'm gonna tell you what it was. It was Dan Quinn work, but Dan Quinn was up in the booth and on those sounds from the sideline when them picks happened. Al
Yeah.
Harris is the face we saw running up to the players congratulating them.
Agreed.
There you
Probably
go.
just thought
Yeah.
it was his work.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah, there
It
you
was
go.
a face we saw, but now that he has
Yeah.
a bigger role, because
Yeah, there
his
you go.
role is quote
There you go.
unquote assistant head coach. That's his
Assistant.
role. He has a bigger role now, and Al Harris is not good with this secondary. I'm sorry.
No,
It's
he's
not
Nah,
good.
he's
It looks
not.
bad. It
Yeah.
don't even look the same. It
Yeah.
looks completely
Completely
different. You're not gonna tell me Deron Bland coming off that injury, Trayvon, they look terrible.
They
And
look
what
really
you said
bad.
about 3 weeks ago, you said, man, it's like they changed how these guys play.
Yeah.
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 And sister said
Yeah.
a few posts ago, her sister said Dick came out of college naturally gifted at tracking the ball. He said they coached him out of it.
Mm.
They did.
Yeah.
It looks like they did. You can see there's a change somewhere, and
Yeah.
it's putting them in bad positions to make plays
Yeah.
on the ball.
Yeah.
It's putting them in bad positions. That's
Yeah.
what it's doing.
Yeah.
It's creating that situation for them, and they're not able to make plays like they were under Dan Quinn.
Right.
They suck. They lost at the end. They suck.
No, we're awful, man.
suck.
What? Yes.
Yeah, we're awful. There's no other way around it. We stink.
All right. The game over,
We're
y'all.
awful.
Let's
It's
do this end
possibility
of the
we can
season.
get up to 10.
We're gonna do
Yeah.
this. We're gonna do this end of the season wrap up, and we're gonna get up out of here.
Let's do it.
Champ, you there?
I
Or
don't think
Champ
so.
gone?
I think you left the show.
All right, Champ gone. 80 man. Season wrap up, man. What you got for this season?
Man,
What do you say?
it is what it is. The writing was on the wall. I was hoping to be proven wrong, but I guess obviously I wasn't proven wrong. The writing was on the wall in the I think season, and they just proved me right once again. So,
Yep.
it is what it is. None of us had our hopes up for this season. I think we all were kind of on the same page about how this season was going to end up, and this is the way. Now, I think we wish we would have lost more games. I mean, shit, that would have got us, some in a better position in the draft. But it is what it is, man. Let's hope they can do something with this and come
Mhm.
back. We're in a rebuilding stage, guys. So everybody that's
Mhm.
listening, you have to be patient. Have to be patient because this is only the start of hopefully of a new beginning.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can recover from this in the drafts coming up. It's going to take more than one draft, so everybody get ready. It's going to take about 2 or 3 drafts to really, really fix the hole that we're in. But we're in a lot worse shape than we thought. With injuries, guys need to go ahead and retire. Uh, you know, just overall, just a bad grade.
Ty-
Coaching, there has to be some changes in the offseason. There has to be some changes in the front. I mean, the coaching staff. We got to establish the discipline line first, and then everything else will kind of come into play. And we got to draft smart. Got to draft smart. So we got to think winning, not business. Hopefully, we got to outplay the coaching staff in the front office for the seasons to come. So it's probably going to be like this next season, maybe the season after, but hopefully we can get things together in the next 3 to 4 years.
Agreed.
Okay. I like that. I like that. Patience, like 80 said. Don't think everything's gonna be fixed in 1 year.
No.
Eshan,
Mm-hmm.
man, what you got for this 2024 season, brother?
Well, I mean, I'm with 80 for almost entirely, to be honest. It's like, see, this season, we predicted this last year. We knew that this was gonna happen. Like, I don't think we expected to be as bad as we were, as incompetent as we were from pretty much the entire season. But let's be honest, all of us knew our deficiencies heading into the season. We knew, first of all, we were lacking, and we knew that it's entirely negligence by Jerry Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. It'd be one thing if we put the effort in the off season to get players and it didn't pan out. That's a different situation. The dude just didn't give a shit to get anybody. You know what I mean? He just didn't care to get anybody and then made excuses for it.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is what you get. This is what you get from it. This
Mm-hmm.
kind of a bad team. This kind of a record to being the way it is. And so
Yeah.
because of that, I honestly say, and I hate to say this I mean, we're all diehard fans of this team, but to be honest, I'm glad this happened this way.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm happy we happened this way because
Mm-hmm.
if we made it to the playoffs this season, you honestly think like it would have been even worse, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad they put us out of our misery as far as I'm concerned, to be honest.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know what I mean? It's like
Mm-hmm.
this team does not deserve to go to the playoffs.
No.
And I mean the players deserve a lot of blame, yes, but it starts with the fact that Jerry just didn't give a shit in this offseason. He didn't put forth any effort. And I said this when he made his all-in comment after the Packer game last season, when he's like, "Oh, we're gonna go all in." I'm like, it's just emotion off of that one game. This dude's been saying that for 30 years, and he hasn't done anything with it. You know what I mean? So to me, this season, if I were to describe it in one word, predictable. You know what I mean?
Mm.
It's predictable. Maybe the extent of how bad we were wasn't, but we all knew we'd suck. We all knew we had flaws. Fucking my mother, who doesn't even watch football, will be able to tell you that we had flaws. And it sucks, man. It sucks that we are this bad, but we don't have any like the sooner we all, and not all of us, but the sooner people realize that we just don't control this team, we have nothing to do with any, like we're just fans talking about it, but we can't do anything about this. We're stuck with this fucking quarterback for 4 years. We're stuck in this situation, and it's preventable. It could have been prevented, but it isn't. And it's at least 80 said 5 years. Shit, man. I wouldn't be like at least 5 to 8 because we're on the
Mm-hmm.
books for Dak's contract for at least the next 8 years, even after he gets off this team. So
All
it
right.
sucks, but it is what it is, man. This I hate to be this down right now, dude, man, especially for the team I love, but
Mm-hmm.
I just do not see this getting any better anytime soon. I
Mm-hmm.
gotta see it to believe it, bro. That's what it is. But
All right.
it's a bad predictable season. That's where I am with it.
Danny Savage, what you got for this season, man?
Season. All right, let's see. Hold on. See, so
Stupid, man.
I love it, man. It's so cool.
I predicted a 7-10 season. I also predicted it takes when you get a young offensive line together, it takes a while for them to gel.
Yeah.
We also were going into the season with throwing a kid at left tackle that started 13 games in college at tackle and 2 at tight end. So then we have the Dak injury. But let's be honest. So we finished at 7-10. I think if Dak plays this game, if Dak plays this season, I think
maybe we win 1 or 2 more games.
Yeah, exactly. I think maybe nine. We're at 9 wins, 10 tops
at the most. I don't even think we get to 10.
Free agency. The Joneses jumped on the yacht and went out for the party. It's a shame that the fan base cares more about the team than the ownership does.
Yeah.
And the only way you can hurt the Joneses is in the pockets. That's it. That's it. We can all say we want the team to do this, we want the team to do that. Doesn't matter, man. That stadium's sold out for the next 10 years, bro. It doesn't matter. He's worth $13 billion. It doesn't matter. He's laughing at us. He's been trolling us for 30 years. Because he's like, I'm feeding them shit, and they're running into my stadium like it's when. Everyone remember that tweet when they opened up the AT&T Stadium on opening game? Everybody running in like it was Black
Yeah.
Yet we haven't won nothing for 30 years.
Exactly.
Listen, unfortunately, we don't want it, but we have to deal with it. We have Dak for the next 4 or 5 years. We're drafting. I'm a draft guy, so we're drafting in a better position.
Yeah.
I'm old school. I firmly believe you build inside out. We got to come out of this draft with 2 running backs, 2 defensive tackles. We got to come out of this draft with a left tackle. If there's a left tackle, the first round, I grab him. Also, if there's one not there, you got to go BPA. If there's a safety there that's top notch, we all can agree we need a safety. We just need to upgrade this team, but we also, this whole line. I mean, do you really want to have another $250 million quarterback with no left tackle?
Right.
Because they're going to bring Olga back next year.
Yeah. No,
listen, they're going to bring Deuce Vaughn back. It's all. Listen, this is like the movie Groundhog's Day with Bill Murray, where it's the same day.
Same shit. Yeah.
That's how it just is for me, and that's why I'm a draft guy. And it sucks that the fans care more than the ownership does, man.
Agreed.
I'm out, and I'm just looking forward to the draft.
Okay. OG, what you got for the 2024 season? OG ain't there, so I'll finish it off and get out of here. I said, what you got for the 2024 season?
We in litigation right now.
Oh, hey. Yeah, man. Oh, man. Hey, glad for everybody to come on. Hey, I know we have a lot of, dislikes and likes, and, we fight and we make up. And that's what I like about the shows. I respect everybody's opinion. Everybody, like to have fun. We're open, we like debating. And let's just keep it, open. Let's freestyle. I like the camaraderie, how you pronounce that word, among us, so let's keep it rolling. We're telling the truth. We're the only we're like the underground railroad for Dallas Cowboys. We talk shit.
Good analogy.
We see what the hell's going on. We see that Jerry has fooled us for the last 30 years about making money. He don't give a shit about this damn team. It's about making money and putting people assholes inside the seats at the stadium. And we're gonna talk about that. And we also gonna talk about the offseason and what the draft is, has to come about. And what it has to show. I hope that we can come on during the offseason. I wouldn't mind coming down and talking, during the playoffs, and then talking some more Cowboys football, and talk about, what this team has, what we can accomplish by looking at these defenses and looking at these coaches that are in the playoffs. I do like the defensive coordinator for Detroit. I like Aaron Glenn. I like the way he handled. I like the way he get his secondary together. I think he may be a little bit better than what we have now on the roster for who's that? Harris?
Mike Zimmer.
Mike Zimmer?
No. The defensive coach, the defensive back coach.
Oh, Al Harris.
Yeah, Al Harris. Yeah.
So, hope they don't keep McCarthy. I don't know. They got to bring in a good coach. I would say bring in a defensive-minded coach because a lot of their losses this year was non-tackling, discipline, getting out of position, not turning your head around, not staying in the lane when the quarterback, like you just saw coming down the stretch of this game. They had the lead, and they didn't stay disciplined like they were supposed to. They probably got talked to all week. Look, stay disciplined, stay in your lane. Don't get out of your lane, because if they try something with Mariota or this Daniels guy, we can stop the run off the edges. They had the same shit playing with Trey Lance all week. The bootleg play action, what you got killed on at the end. So I don't know if Zimmer will be back. We'll find out here within the next week or two. I say bring in the defense. Look, if Jerry, look at the playoffs and look who's there now. If you bring McCarthy back, you're just going to be in the same spot. You're going to be trying to find the same guy to get you where you need to be. It's the Super Bowl what we're looking forward to. But yeah, the season has been all right. It's been a disappointment. I did see something I like in Trey Lance. Bring him back. Continue development behind Dak Prescott. The judge is out on Dak Prescott's contract, and that's the debate this whole year. And for two, I know I'm talking. I'm quite winded a little bit. Look at 80 sleep. 80, take your punk ass in the bedroom and lay down.
Oh my goodness!
Don't be getting disrespectful, man.
Take your ass in the bedroom and lay down. But I'm just playing with you, 80. I'm just playing with you. I don't mean to cuss you. I'm sorry about that. I'm just playing around. But
OG doing videos during the playoffs. OG doing a video during the playoffs is like watching other kids open up Christmas gifts.
Well, I don't care. I mean, we can still talk. So you're saying that we're not gonna go live during the playoffs? We're not gonna talk about Cowboy football or nothing? I am.
Probably
I love
not.
football.
Other teams are playing. It's draft.
Wait a minute, Savage. Slow your roll because you got your wish. You got your 10th pick. So take your hat off. Well, keep your hat on. I like your hat. But
that's hilarious.
Let's move forward. Let's move. I love everybody. I respect everybody. I love everybody's opinion. So do the same with me. I don't want to hear no bullshit. I do. OG is out. I admit I do make mistakes. I am quite winded. I am off the handle. I do talk a lot of crap. I do admit my wrongs and my rights. I'm not perfect. But what I see today and throughout the season, your defense stinks. Your linebacker core is in trouble. Your defensive backfield is in trouble with Bland. He got his ass whooped tonight, and he got his ass whooped against the Bengals. He's been getting beat all year. So put his punk ass inside the slot and go draft you some cornerbacks. Go bring your veteran that can help, because you messed up with the Gilmore thing. And then you're going to bring that guy that played good, who was that, Butler? Bring him back to try to sew up on the side, because you're in trouble in the cornerback position. You're in trouble at the linebacker position, and you're caught at the safety position. So work on your defensive line in the draft and get you some linebackers, get you some cornerbacks in here, and let's start with the defense. Let's continue to work on our defense. But that's what I see. And hey, I'm not happy with this year, but I did see what our weakness is and what our strong points is this year. So it is what it is. I love you guys. I'm glad we're debating, and keep the lines open, and respect, and everybody have a happy 25.
All right, OG, I appreciate you.
Because OG said so. Love you.
So there it is. That's what I wanted to hear. So the wrap up for me just pretty much is as I saw a comment said we lost this season in the off season, and that was a good one. I like that.
Yeah, we did.
after losing to Green Bay, the dude came out and said all in. Like it's just Jerry. It's another marketing thing for Jerry.
Exactly.
You have to take everything they say with a grain of salt.
Mhm.
Will McClay contract is also up. Mike McCarthy's going to be up. I saw Brando said on the 14th.
Mm.
You have to, I would like to see what another coach could do with Dak.
Right.
I would actually like to see what a younger coach can do with Dak. Mike McCarthy, he grew older.
You still stuck on Dak Prescott, ain't you?
Oh Christ! Here we go.
Mike McCarthy
still stuck on Dak Prescott.
Mike McCarthy,
make your mind up.
Mike McCarthy grew older with his quarterback, so they learned along the way. He kind of came in while Dak was already a fully developed grown man, and the team was kind of already there. He had regular season success, but when the rubber needed to meet the road, he couldn't get the job done. Nor could the quarterback, and Dak is signed, McCarthy isn't, so it's obvious that one of them can go. Will he go? I don't know. I would like to see him going and a younger guy come in here, maybe. But overall, it just was bad. We didn't draft no running backs. It's unfortunate we lost Overshown. Michael Parsons probably gonna get paid. Cornerbacks took a step back. Al Harris wasn't good. This team was just a wreck all year. Most of the games we won were pretty much by luck. We weren't a good team. The organization stink overall. There are a lot of things that need to be fixed, and we can't fix it all in one season. That's why I said I 100% agree with y'all when y'all say let's build the trenches right now. Let's build that wall. You got to build a wall before you can actually make dinner in your kitchen.
Can I just say one more thing?
Of course you can, OG. Go ahead.
Were you happy with what you saw with Trey Lance today?
I didn't watch the game, OG.
Okay, when you got to show back. Was anybody happy today?
I mean, I like what I saw from him. I just don't see them.
Let me ask you a question. Did he throw any interceptions though?
OG, man, listen, OG.
It's the last.
Listen, OG. Trey Lance
is
probably going to be your backup.
I'm asking Eshaun.
But I'm making my closing point right now.
Wait, let him
I'm
finish.
Making my closing point.
Okay,
we got to respect. Got to respect.
Okay,
got to respect.
Go ahead, Eshaun.
Trey Lance is probably going to be your backup. You don't have to sell him right now. He's probably going to be your backup. Cooper Rush might be gone. In the event that go down, Trey Lance will probably be the starter. And then with him playing against number ones, with our number ones, we will probably be able to see what he's about. But until then, we have to, move forward, with the pretense that Dak is not going to get injured. Hope he don't. I don't want no injuries. And you have to draft like he's your $231 million quarterback. But that's talk for another time. What I'm talking about right now is just the season wrap up. It's we kind of expected this because early on nobody really predicted a winning season. None of us predicted a winning season.
I think Corner was the only one.
Oh yeah, Corner. Oh, he owed me some money. I'm glad you said that. He said like 12.
Sorry, Corner. I don't mean to call you out.
I forgot about that. He sure did.
How many games did he say?
He said we're gonna go 12-5 again.
He said 12-5.
I got.
Oh my God, I can't wait to talk to him. But like I say, nonetheless, it like you said, Eshan, put him out of misery. Good for him.
Yeah,
we didn't deserve a playoff slide. It wouldn't have meant nothing, especially with Cooper Rush or Trey Lance, in my opinion. Because Trey just don't have the experience, and Cooper Rush just don't have it in him. Period.
Cooper Rush was bad this year.
7-10 is exact. It should be a lot worse, honestly. It should be a lot.
It should be like a 4-win season.
Right, exactly. Based on what this team looked like, it shouldn't even be 7 wins. It was a bad season. It was a failure. He did say 12-5. He owed me some money. It was a failure. I don't see much, to be honest with y'all, and I'm not trying to sound like a downer. I don't see a lot of improvement for next year.
See, there you go, man.
I don't see a lot of improvement. The only thing you got for sure is a $230 million quarterback that's going to be here regardless of what.
Yeah.
And with
wait
that,
a second. He bet you?
Yeah, he bet me.
How come he wouldn't take none of my bets the entire
he wasn't going to take none of your bet.
He told me he doesn't bet.
He bet me $20 that we were going to
all have double digits. He doesn't gamble.
He's a liar. He's a
He
liar.
said he's a liar.
And that's my brother, and I'll tell him to his face, he's a liar. He bet me $20 we're gonna have double digits when he owe me some money. But
Yo, he was 0-3 if he would have bet me this year.
that's a fact. Next year won't be too much different, man, just
No,
because
it's not
of
gonna be different.
how far down we are. Like I said last time, these last two games is the first time since 2017 that nobody from either one of those drafts have played. This is a whole new regime. This is a whole new regime. That it's gone. It's gone, man.
Yeah.
And that's why it puzzled me. Why, with everybody gone, you would keep this guy and give him a contract like he's 21 years old? Everybody's gone. Everybody that made him who he was is gone.
Just stacked, and that's
you gave him a new contract like he's 23 years old, man.
Yeah, man.
And now you got to build around that. So, like you said about the left tackle, you got to protect him now. You got to protect this dude. $231 million. His legs is given like Tony Romo back was given. That is Dak legs, and it's that same dang on leg. So I just hope in the next maybe 3 years we could be competitive again, because every 4 or 5 years one team shows up with a young roster. We was that young roster in 2016. Then Kansas City became that young roster. Now Detroit is that young roster.
Yeah.
It happens every 4 to 5 years. A team in 2016 we was the youngest team in the NFL. Now look at Detroit. If Dan Campbell can get out of his way and put his ego in his back pocket, they will probably be okay. They will probably be okay. And that's where we are. And that's why I'm okay with when I tell people I'm okay with getting rid of players, because the NFL is a revolving door. And 80 made the point of you don't want to drop the running back high, because in 4 years he'll be gone and you probably just now be clicking. So and that's why I said good listening to y'all, because y'all can make me see a side of things that I probably was just oblivious to, because I be so sold on dang we just signed this guy and he needs every weapon he can get.
Yeah.
Because that's how I look at the success. But that's my closing statement. It was a failure, and I'm gonna get Champ's closing statement, and we're gonna get out of here. So, Champ, what's your closing statement for this 2024 season?
I predicted after the Green Bay game last year, the Cowboys were going to suck this year. I said between 5 to 7 victories this year. I was right. Signing Deck was a disaster for this team.
No, I'm not finished yet.
And 25, if they don't make no huge changes, it's going to be even worse.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Facts. Those are facts.
This is easily the next 5 to 7 years we're going to be struggling.
So, Champ, let me ask you this: what pick in this draft could make you say they finally did something right? What's one pick that could make you say they did something right?
Oh, that's a good question.
It's going to be more than just one pick.
No, I'm asking you, but I'm saying what's one in particular that you can say, man, we needed that.
Meaning we're going in the right direction.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
If you can somehow get a playmaker on defense, or that one offensive lineman that just he's like, where did this kid come from?
Okay,
that's a good
one. Where did this kid come from?
Yeah.
You're right. We don't develop anymore.
Right, y'all know me. I don't really be around in the off season.
Yeah,
I show back up in the draft time like I do every year. Only way I come back if something happens, like somebody get fired or something of that nature. But other than that, I really step away from this because I have to get away from this. Everybody on here is crazy. They're insane. Not on my panel, but I'm saying Cowboy Nation is insane.
Yeah,
and but this season, man, it's just another sad one. This one, to be honest with you, this one feel worse than the 4-12 in 2015. I don't know why, but it feels worse. It feels worse than that year. Hopefully they figure something out, man. Jerry, he's an old guy, man. Listen, but I do believe they're gonna draft better this year. It was just an embarrassment. I believe they're gonna draft better. We normally have 5-6 jerseys that are in the top 20 sales. We only had 3 this year.
Oh, is that right?
We only had this
Hey, the Lamb didn't play today, right?
He hasn't played the last 2-3 weeks.
Well, say again, I'm gonna have to head on out.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
we
Champ,
finna
wait
get
a
out of
minute.
here
What
too.
Champ? Hey, Champ, how you doing?
Oh,
All
just
right.
please. Listen, y'all. We finna get out of here.
You are you
Salute
out
to
of here already?
everybody.
You
If
gotta work in
something
the morning?
if something happens, I'll be back. But other than that, I'm taking a break from this.
Good.
I appreciate everybody. Season over.
You
We
gonna
out of here,
come back
y'all.
on? You gonna
All
come
right,
back?
brother.
All right,
Come
man.
back,
Peace.
All right, y'all.
you know what I'm saying?
All right, take it easy, guys.
All right, guys.